bumped into in New York. He's coming to get it. Look at that. Superpowers are coming together.
Look at this. Look at this. The Dark Council coming together.
That's right. So we're gonna.
Yeah. Welcome to the rebellion, bitches.
Mark with a C has finally entered the building. The one and only the Lord Commander himself is in the building as well.
Drunk 3PO, the man, the myth, the legend. The man from the Cave of Wonders if I've arrived. Making it happen. You know, shout out to Fatal J. We love and miss you, brother. Welcome to the rebellion, bitches.
We got some stuff, we got some donuts we can give out. And if you miss,
Yeah.
we got a little cup. New York. And I was just like, so we're gonna.
Welcome to the rebellion, bitches.
We're all here. Look at that. We are all here waiting for you.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Dark Council, hosted by, well, I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count, but it's all good, you know. We got a crazy show for you all tonight, and it's been a hot minute since we all came back to the Rehabilitation Center, you know. Seriously, I had to put a new wing together, you know, for these knuckleheads and simps and suckers and soy boys and betas and, you know, and shills running around here, blah, 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 and MC blah, 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 and then the Lords of the Ring, they're losing their damn mind, and we smashing them down left and right. And I had to build this wing and get the real orderlies in here and snatch their souls and put them in there and put them through the ringer, you know, so they can get rehabilitated and start thinking smart and not like a dumbass. But for now, you know, we got to keep it funky. So everybody come on in, get in the seats, you know, get comfortable. I know you get your little snacks and stuff and get your little soda. And I know some of y'all drink a little iced tea. And I know a lot of y'all going to hit that hard liquor. And I ain't even mad at y'all, you know, but please, for the love of God, put your badass kids to bed, okay? Because, you know, we up here partying, having a ball, some of y'all blazing up and everything, and the little kids, they're sneaking out and everything, and then they hear something we say might, you know, be crazy, and then they, you know, you two come down here like the police, and we ain't got time for all that, all right? So we want to be here and have a good time. So let us get you guys going the right way, as we always do at the Dark Council. So let's do it. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Whew. It's gonna be a long night for the haters, though. And yes, we already know you're in the chat. So just enjoy the show. Yo, what's up, party people? Yeah, the boys back in town. The suckers and the simps better not hang around. The haters and the betas better not make a sound. The Kings of Wednesday night, gonna lock this shit down. 4-5 in the hizzy, better roll with Don Glizzy. Prince of the city, rolling hard in committee. The Dark Council is back once again, entertaining you all, so call your next of kin and let them join in where the fun now begins. Whether you be a newbie or an old veteran, you know what it is when we step in the zone. Our peoples in the chat make you feel right at home. We got sexy ladies that you all fantasize, and some cool ass dudes that keep the party live. We keep shit real and we don't compromise, so hang on to your hats cause we about to rise. And yo,
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
yo, back up, let the Dark Council through.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Sit back, relax, let us bring you the news.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Yo, back up, let the Dark Council through, bruh.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Sit back, relax, let us bring you the news. This show is for us and not for your child. Understand, my man, that this show is too wild. You know what's up, the president never lied. Enough man I die cause he cannot provide. Dark Council, baby, and we're ready to ride. Wisdom that I drop make you all choose a side. Truth be told, you better stop all them lies. My team will always find a way to survive. You roll with Obi-Wan, you know what it do. The folks in the chat, yeah, we're glad you came through. Your support, baby, is the best in this world. Shout out to you, whether boy or girl. Back in the building is the crew you love to hate. Wanna be like us, so you copy and paste. Holding this shit down is the 6-man team who brings the noise to have you bitches redeemed. So yo,
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
yo, back up, let the Dark Council through.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Sit back, relax, let us bring you the news.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Yo, back up, let the Dark Council through.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Sit back, relax, let us bring you the news. I tell you the truth that you don't want to hear. The Dark Council isn't going anywhere. You can lurk in the chat, report this and that. You two suspend us, get a pat on your back. Laughing at your ass, we ain't even sweating that. That's the reason why your mom's on my lap. Your wife over here trying to rub on my back. Your daughter's over here trying to get me a snack. Lord Commander, the homogenizer beast. Your boy Abunas here to bring the whole feast. Fatal J certified fresh in the streets. Lord Callus is the Sith in the sheets. Dog 3PO is cooler than Mr. Freeze. Mark with a C is a true killer bee. Lorena Creole, the producer of the show. Sit back, relax, cause you know how we roll. Let's go.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Yo, back up, let the Dark Council through.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Sit back, relax, we'll take the news.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Yo, back up, let the Dark Council through, bro.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Sit back, relax, let us bring you the news.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Yo, back up, let the Dark Council through, bro.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Sit back, relax, let you bring you the news.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Yo, bro, let the Dark Council in, man.
It's all for you. It's really all for you.
Back, relax, bring you the news. Let's go. Oh my God. It's gonna be crazy tonight. You already know what it is. Alright. Let's get this cracking, baby. Please believe that you're not in my league. Lyrics that I spit will have you bitches fatigued. You're in the presence of the one that prays God. El Presidente, the Don, it's a law. Raising the bar for your kids in the yard. Never touch your elders cause we'll have you all barred. Folks, don't mess with me, you wanna know why? You go to war with me, yeah, your ass won't survive. Y'all already know why, you don't even try. It'll be the real meaning of the worlds that collide. And please don't act up like you want it outside. Your introverted kids up here is living a lie. Stay on your smartphone, that be your best bet. Do your little trolling that you think you perfect. I rep Fort Greene, Brooklyn, NYC. Got knowledge yourself beyond the realms that you see. Let's go. God damn. The Dark Council. Back once again. Hold it down. Oh my goodness. Man, we gonna start off with a bang. Cause it ain't no thing Dark Council forever, baby. We just getting started. 5. Let's do it. All right, now. I hope y'all was out on your seats, getting your little dance on. Turn it up. All right, now. Guess I better get to work. You already know. Let's do it. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Dark Council, and welcome to the Rehab Center, where we have been gone for a minute, but we are finally back in the building. How is everybody doing tonight?
Funky, my man. Real funky.
How we doing?
You know what I mean?
Doing good.
It's good to be back up in the Rehabilitation Center.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
These people are losing their goddamn mind in the new wing, man. Like, oh, Lord Rings. Oh, man, we want Galadriel to be a superwoman. Yep, they doing that shit now. So the orderlies are smacking them the fuck up and telling them to calm down. And, here's Peter Jackson.
You know what's funny? When you said that, I'm thinking about Airplane when they got them lined up. Everybody come.
Oh, yeah.
The blackjack.
Yeah, and Leslie Nielsen slapped the girl and she said, "You want it on the phone?" He gave her another slap. 2 for good measures. Well, before we get started, let us say hello to everyone that's in the chat right now that came in, waited patiently for the boomers to come in here. Well, me rather, getting late and everything. Keely Chow in the house, Chris Coran,
Yeah.
Ryan R3AP3R. I gotta learn how to say that fast. Dr. Dragon, my brother Fader J will be here.
Actually, Ryan Reaper.
Ryan Reaper. Oh, that's how it's.
Ryan Reaper.
Still on my boomer shit.
Ryan, I'm not coming because there's not 1,900 people in here. Nah, man.
Yeah,
that's a terrible joke that they did on me.
Rogue Disney is in the house. Dr. Dragon is here. J Hand 04. What's happening? Franklin Trips. Hello there, Council and the chat. Great to be here. My favorite Wednesday show. No, thank you, Franklin, for blessing us with your presence. Kayla D is in the house. Hello, my dear. So good to see you. Keck 44, of course. C4C, 16-bit mascot. The Black Superwoman is in the building. TV is in the house. Sherry Blue, Drunk Banana. Oh my goodness, we got the regulars rocking here tonight. Phil TMNT. Phil, salute to you, brother, because you've been on a tear on Twitter as of late. The lovely and beautiful Tracy in the building. Hello to you, my dear. And Terminus, the one and only EST. Sup, brother? King of puns, of all puns. Scott Harris is in the house. The lovely and amazing Dawn Howell. What am I watching?
Hey, Dawn.
You watching the Dark Council? Girl, you know what you watching.
What's up, Dawn?
Let's see. Anybody else? Maybe Steven Sacedo, old school film and gaming reviews. And at some point, you need to see more of your gaming reviews. I'm curious. I mean, I like the games I'm playing right now, but I don't want to spend extra money. I don't have to, especially when Steven, do his gaming reviews. And oh my goodness, we got 1L07.
What about O'Neal?
Yeah, O'Neal's 0740.
You know what? I'm getting as bad as Fatal. Just
y'all do that every week. One aisle music.
TD theme park theme park casual. I got Orange Grove that finally got them on the podcast coming up Monday. So we're gonna have a little debate. I know you've been wanting that theme park casual, so thanks for being here, buddy. I hope you're happy.
And we got Trey Courtney in the house. Dylan Campbell, strong.
And Mach and I looking fly. Look at him. How's that hoodie, man? Is it comfy?
Oh yes, it's very nice.
That's nice, man.
Very nice.
I appreciate
it. It works well because for whatever reason it refuses to go into spring. We kind of like in like perpetual like winter up here, so it refuses to weather break. So this works well right now. Looks real
That's
good.
what's up. Even Martin in the building. What is up, my brother?
What's up,
Good to
Evan?
see you. And the lovely
said
and
even.
amazing A2D2. One of my
It's a lost cause, bro. It's a lost
Oh my
cause.
goodness. I am so happy to see you, honey. Great.
He don't
to
even
see
know.
you.
He said even Martin. I'm like, who's Martin? Like, even Martin?
A2,
Yeah,
what's up?
We got George Lucas in the house.
I know.
Oh
I'm waiting
my
for
God, yeah.
Abunas
We
to
got,
get there.
we got the maker in the house.
I'm
bro.
waiting
We
for
are going
Abunas
to,
to get there.
we're definitely going to show the maker love over the
19K,
madness
what
that
up?
is Disney. Orville Nation is in the building. Salute, salute, salute. J-Han 04. I think I got to him. Oh my goodness. Enzo in the building. Bigger Four Entertainment. What is going on?
Enzo, what up, bad?
Oh my goodness. This is good. Erin Perry. Oh, she never disappoints when she comes in the building. So thank you, Erin. So good to see you. And just about, I think we Wanka.
Wanka.
Yeah, old
Wanka.
school at its fine. Zachariah 315 in the building. And Kai MFS. Salute to you,
What's
brother.
up, Kai?
Oh,
Okay.
that's what's up. Who else is in the building? C4C. I think I got to him. And I think,
Shout out to Aaron Perry, who just did an Instagram post supporting the Dark Council on her Instagram. And A2D2, I see you. I just went on Instagram. I saw you guys. And Kaylee.
Yeah.
Kaylee just did one too. You guys are awesome over there because we know Abu Naslin over there.
Feel
You
the
don't know what
love.
he's doing.
No,
Thank you guys so much.
I actually did go on Instagram to promote the show, but they beat me to it. I mean, come on now. Can't
hit the likes, everybody.
George looking sad, man. George is sad. Look at
Ring
that.
that bell.
Goodness. 19K Fox, the unofficial member of the Dark Council, in the building. Thank you for coming by, brother. And
man, we should just throw him a link, man. We should just throw him a link.
Is he home?
That's a good question. I don't know.
K Fox, are you home? Because the last time I tried to throw him a link, he was.
Darth Maximus says, first time catching you guys live. Awesome.
Theme Park Casual. My salute, brother. Christopher.
Yes, sir.
White. Aloha, family. Star Killer. Sith Lord. What up, Dark Council? Hope everyone doing good. I'm a bit shaken up, dealing with the aftermath of a drive-by shooting.
Oh my God.
What?
Wow, dang. I'm so
man.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, man. You know what? We're grateful to God that you're okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? Especially, and we're so glad that you came through and want to hang
Sith
out.
Lord, where is that? If you don't mind, at least so I could pray for that town.
Yeah.
If you don't mind us telling.
Wow.
Andrew 46.
19K Fox says, yes, I'm home. Someone send that man a link. I don't think
my
Callus.
brother Dark Maximus in the building. Theme Park Casual. He says, "Hey."
You've said his name about 8 times. So
Theme Park Casual.
yeah,
I did.
Along with Ava Martin.
You know what? He gets the extra.
Yeah,
I don't care.
We're on the third.
You know what
rotation
happens
right
when
now.
you host, bro. You know how it is.
God, it's been
This
a
is
minute
Abu
since I
Nasser's
actually
favorite
hosted.
post.
Stunning and Brave, Megatron in the building, Soul Assassin, Sandro Franca, and just about everybody. Okay, I think I'm caught up.
Well, you have a super chat, Abu.
Gonna be one of those nights.
It is in the private chat, so you don't have to go.
It's
scroll.
in Greensboro, North Carolina.
What?
Are you freaking kidding me?
They doing that over there now?
I know.
Really?
Is it Greensboro, North Carolina?
Probably.
That's the only
Maybe.
It's not too
Greensboro I
far from where
know.
my pops is at.
I have a family member over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text him real quick.
Okay, well, let's get to the super chat real quick. 16-bit mascot with the $5 super chat. Hail the Dark Council. Cheers, fellas, on this fine Wednesday. Yeah, actually, it's been nice outside. I only got to sample it during my lunch break. Took a little walk and, bought something from the store and came back. And I was like, wish I could enjoy it just sitting back on umbrella and everything. But nope. Like I
Bright,
said,
sunny, shiny, short skirts is coming out again.
oh my God.
It's a beautiful thing.
You gotta
It's
live
the
in
most
Florida. Lorena's in her
wonderful
bikini.
vibe.
Lorena's in her bikini 24/7 in Florida. Where you guys been?
Really?
And
In
she's got
heels?
look at her
Unfortunately, we
drinking.
don't
She
get it.
knows
In what?
she got a special Christmas one where she dressed up like an elf. Holy ho ho ho, man!
Are there
just saying.
pumps? Are there
I-
pumps involved though?
Shit, I would have been. I
Oh,
would have been like.
always. I don't.
Stanford.
No. I'm old school, like my grandma taught me. You only wear flats when you're cleaning in the house.
Mm,
Oh my!
salute to you. Gee. Shit. Oh my God. Yeah. When
Yes.
the weather gets
What's
warm,
up,
y'all ladies
Wicked?
come out here with your with the sundresses and all of that. I'm like,
Sundress. Wait, what is it? Easter Sunday? What are you talking
no.
about?
oh, you'll know when you see it.
You don't know about the sundress? No?
Yeah,
He's old school.
Okay, I was gonna say.
That little light breeze. Whoopsie.
Oh my goodness.
Don't walk over the grate. That's all I'm gonna say.
I want to stop. I want to stop time every time I go out there and be like posting up, like, how you doing? Yeah, looking good.
Come
right
on
there.
up, boo. You be in the city, you know what's up.
I know exactly what's up. I've already
Mhm.
picked out my nice spot so we can post up and everything. So, yeah,
Yep.
Times Square, the Lower East Side, 14th Street, and
Get a little Midtown in there, yeah. Right?
Midtown, yep, and what the South Sea Streetport. All the tourists and all them comes out there. The hell yeah, shoot! I got all my favorite spots, like boom, 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 boom. But that was where my office was at. So we go downstairs lunchtime. It's like, all right, let's go. Whole group, we just pose. Shit. And there was one time when the supervisor actually saw us all on the thing, and we was like, damn. Oh shit, lunch is over. He just looked at us and kept going. I said, okay, let's all go upstairs, back to work. We was all not happy campers when we came in the building because,
Yeah. It's all good though.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Hey, my family just said, yeah, sadly, Greensboro has shootings almost every day. They just can't seem to get control of it.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know it was like that in North Carolina.
Sandro Franca. Damn, my boo, that's the best
Damn
pronunciation
shame.
of my name by an American I ever heard. Oh, you know what?
Whoa!
I'm glad that I got it right the first
He
time.
said,
man.
pretty sure Jay would mess it up. I would have said Sandy Fresca.
I'm telling you, man. Eva Barton said it's really starting to warm up in Canada. What?
Did you send Foxy a link?
Is he home? I'm gonna send.
Yeah,
all right, let me
He
see.
said he was home, bro.
Oh, good.
Like 8
I'm gonna-
times.
All right, I'm getting the link for him right now. I've missed my brother. Shoot, man, it's like, and you know what's so fun? Oh well, I don't even have a
I
clip.
love Abu Nasser, dude. It's so funny.
Your dear friend Fatal J is backstage.
Oh, he is.
Fatal.
Mhm.
Oh, literally, your dear friend Fatal. Oh, okay.
Abu got all this stuff going on.
All right, sending my brother the link.
I sent Abu Nasser a video while Abu's figuring this out. Where is a girl holding
What?
up a towel
Why are you teasing me?
and she's getting ready to like drop the towel. As soon as she gets ready to drop the towel, Jesus shows up and goes, "Hey, what you watching?"
Oh my God! Oh, I hate you for that, junk. I hate you. You gave the bet, and I was looking.
I made this man the most magnificent thumbnail known to man, and he got me backstage for 3 hours.
Hold on. First of all, Fatal talking through some computer mic, and it sound like trash. Hey, I'm glad you found the hat, bro. That's awesome.
Shit.
You didn't find that hat before. I thought you said you were missing it.
That was a magnificent thumbnail, brother.
Best
I thank you for
thumbnail
that.
known to man, and he had me backstage for 3 hours.
You was not backstage
Shame
for
on
3
you,
hours,
Robert.
brother. I saw when you finally came in.
Oh,
That is a
man.
magnificent
Nah, man, you're
thumbnail.
right.
And you're
It was,
very
man.
proud. You're
I mean,
very
you
proud
did-
of it because like an hour before the show, I saw you in the chat an hour before the show talking about I made that thumbnail to like the
You know
5
what?
people
I'm
who were
very
waiting. I
proud
saw
of
you, Fatal.
If you look closely, I match his skin tone to Henry Cavill's skin tone, and I just pat myself on the back on that.
Really?
You know,
It's
You did
sick,
that
man.
thing. You
It's
did
sick.
it. Yeah.
I love it. I mean, he got me like, brawling, on on some Greek god type shit.
Y'all ever seen Immortals? Immortals is dope.
It is.
I've
I
seen
haven't
it.
seen that movie in such a long time, but I got it though. And
I
like,
seriously believe, Abu, that's what got Zack Snyder's eye.
oh,
for
I
Henry
can
Cavill.
imagine. I can imagine
Yeah.
because he tore the hell out of that role.
Yes, he did, bro.
Where'd you
know,
find that
Mickey
hat,
Rourke, Mickey
Fatal?
Rourke was badass too.
Remember you said you had lost it for like a month?
For
and
some
then-
odd reason, it was in my wife's closet.
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey,
what's
y'all
up
want
with
some? You all want some top tier comedy? Follow Fatal on Instagram. He just posts pictures with his eyes closed and like, that's just so funny, man. You did that on purpose. Who took that photo?
that. My mom says I'm the most photogenic guy, so don't ruin my
Who
dreams,
took
man.
that photo though? Because your wife holding on to, she holding on to you. So like,
That was like my birthday. So I'm trying to think. It might have been my mom.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fatal had his eyes closed. Like, can I get this over with? That's good. That was good.
You know what? That's funny, drunk, because I had that mind frame. Hurry up and take this freaking picture. It's hot. It's hot out here.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Are we gonna talk about Doctor Strange, or did nobody see it?
they already
I just saw it
spoiled
today.
everything in terms of the movie. for
Mark.
me, so,
Okay,
yeah.
well, real quick, real fast. Mark, now you gonna split the tie up. Did it suck or did you like it?
Man, I enjoyed that movie. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Dark Council.
They don't look like
okay if you do.
theory.
I don't know what the problem is.
Heck yeah.
Like everyone's got, their own thing, their own criteria. But you guys know I'm basic. As long as it's entertaining me, then I'm good. And it was entertaining. I found it, sure.
Mark, that movie was so cold to me. People think I'm making this up. It was so cold to me, I might put it in top 3 Marvel movies. I mean, it was just so different. It was different.
I'd have to think
It wasn't
about
that
that.
same
They basically said Sam Raimi just made a Marvel horror movie.
He made an army of the
All right, so
army
I'm
of
gonna
darkness
break.
movie.
I didn't think it was trash, but as a Marvel junkie, I'll tell you the problems that I had with it. That's all.
Yeah, because I consider
with
myself
that.
to be a Marvel junkie too. So I am interested in like what brought you out of it. You know what I mean?
I didn't think it was
Like, what was-
bad. I
No,
didn't hate it at all, but I was just kind of like, whenever I'll let him whenever he's ready. We'll go into the
I
conversation.
know what it was. I know why
Well,
people pissed.
we can do it now. Do I have
Okay,
to?
go ahead, Fatal.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know why people pissed.
Why?
The title, Multiverse of Madness. People thinking,
No,
okay,
that's
these
not it.
No, that's not it.
These motherfuckers X-Men gonna be out here. Fantastic Four gonna be right there.
That's
They
not
thought it
it.
was just gonna be
Yo,
I
That's
knew
not
it
it.
wasn't.
I don't
That's
think so.
not it. That's nowhere near it.
Yo,
Lorena, you went hard on it though. Lorena said, I don't ever want to see it again.
I don't. I don't. Unlike Eternals that I never want to see ever. That's
Lorena, you
different.
put it on the same level as Eternals. Now
I
that
put
was
it that, no. You missed what I said. I said I don't want to see it again. I've seen it once and I'm done. The
I got you.
Eternals, I don't want to see ever. That's
Ever.
completely.
See,
That's
I was
completely different.
Trash.
That just I know. I was like, I can't.
and D,
I
they
can't
put a
watch it.
damn set scene in it. Just threw me off, man.
Oh,
A set scene in a
that's
Marvel
Eternals.
film.
man, oh man.
But you know
But
what?
that-
That's
but it
on,
was-
that's
but
on
just for
brand
me,
for Disney, though.
It's like
That's
it
on
was
brand.
there. It was, it was there. It was okay. I had issues with it, but that's just me. When I see stuff like that, that brings me out of it. That just ticks me off because part of it has to do with the fact that the stuff that they should have fixed in WandaVision, they didn't, and they let it bleed over into this movie. So instead of it being Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, it felt more like the Scarlet Witch in the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh my god.
And
that's
that
even
is
worse.
not the
well, the thing
reason
about it
why
is-
I want to actually see that. So that's just me. I'm just talking about me. So that was that part. Okay. So
I
to
think
me,
I-
it seemed Doctor Strange was second fiddle in his own movie. That's just my opinion. Two other things, and I was probably extremely salty because I came off of watching Moon Knight straight into watching
Oh
this
yeah,
movie.
that's straight garbage.
Two things, y'all mind spoilers because I'm
No, I
about
don't
to
care.
drop. Okay, I'm dropping two of them.
I never
'cause
even seen the show.
They really pissed me off. It's spoiler. Hey, sorry, your girl's on a rant right now.
It is good to be.
Good to see you,
good to
Doc.
be in the House of Dark Council.
You know,
Man, how the hell are y'all?
It just never fails. There's always a white man interrupting a black woman while she's talking. That's all I'm saying. Like,
It's a force of habit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to apologize.
I just have.
Oh, this is where it gets juicy, guys.
Oh my God! Over here now too. I did not expect that. Wow. Okay, Abu.
that was great. That was freaking great.
That was perfect timing.
But I just,
You know what? You know what I heard? I heard they did the Illuminati dirty.
That's what I'm gonna
They
get
did
to.
it dirty.
That's what I'm gonna get to. Okay, and then I'll just let y'all go, and I'll get that out. But it's two things that I had a big problem with when it came to that. One, the fact that Reed Richards, they brought him in. John Krasinski, okay, excited to see him. What do they do with him?
Stretch his bitch ass out.
Stretch him out and explode his
Okay,
brain,
wait. But
literally.
Lorena,
I'm not done yet.
he's a variant.
I'm not done. I don't freaking care.
Oh, this is where it gets juicy, guys.
Stop it,
I'll
Abu.
get to that. I
Stop
don't
it.
care. I don't care. I'll get back to that. Second, Professor X. They kill him too. You're gonna bring back Patrick Stewart, bring back the 90s version. Use the music from the 90s cartoon. You're gonna kill him too. Are you freaking serious? I get it that they're variants, but to me, as a Marvel fan, considering how much Marvel's been screwing over a lot of these characters, that did not sit well with me. And that's a nasty taste in my mouth, and that's part of why I do not want to see this movie again. I don't. I love Sam Raimi to death.
You just got through criticizing Wanda having too much of a role in this, whereas Doctor Strange was second fiddle. What if you? But Reed Richards and Professor X, now you're criticizing they didn't get enough time. You know what I mean? It's like you're trying to have it both ways, because if Reed Richards had gotten more time, you would have said he was overshadowing Doctor Strange.
That's not what I said.
This
That's
is where it
not,
gets
Mark,
juicy.
that is not what I said.
Yes, Marina, I think it is what you're implying.
No,
I do think
did
that
not.
was what
And
you were
that's
implying.
no, it is not.
No, it's where it gets juicy.
I said they brought them there and just basically needlessly killed them off. That's what I felt like. That has nothing to do with Wanda having as much screen time as she did. She's the villain, okay, so she's supposed to. However, it seemed that the script was written from the standpoint of her issues. That's what it is. It would not have bothered me if Professor X had had more screen time and Reed Richards had more screen time. I just have a problem with how they were used and how they went out.
Lorena, let me ask you a quick question. Now,
Sure.
Civil War gave Captain America less time. Do you feel the same way about Civil War, Captain America?
No, Civil War, I feel like I felt that was an ensemble piece.
It was Avengers Light.
Yeah, I
More
felt
like-
everybody had a piece of that because that was an ensemble thing.
Oh, it's okay, Black Superwoman. She can slap me.
It's okay. I'll do it so he likes
That was the
it.
intent.
No, you know, I can see. Whoa!
By hurting me? By hurting me? By hurting me?
You got that man just cut me off. Hey, but you know what? I can see how people don't like the film because Sam Raimi, now 19K Fox. Now you familiar with Army of Darkness, right?
Army of Darkness,
Yes, sir.
masterpiece. Army
This
of
was-
Darkness
This
was
was
a
Army of Darkness film. I could see how people don't like that type of style because this.
It's not it, man. That ain't it.
It's not. I love Sam Raimi.
Nah, but I'm gonna say this too, because a lot of people will say, "Okay, Marvel's going woke and all this stuff." I think this was the most unwoke Marvel film ever. You had a female villain; she was going around murking everybody. Doctor Strange had to fight a woman and defeat her. It was just a totally different ensemble
But he
than
didn't
what
beat
we
her,
usually
though.
get with
He
Marvel.
didn't. That
You
battle
got,
was
you
weak.
got main characters that we all hyped up for, and
Battle
she
was
murked.
weak.
She murked everybody. I
That
love
battle
that.
was weak.
I love that.
Sorry.
There was too much woman on woman violence for me. I couldn't
Not fatal.
stand it.
Not fatal.
No, times are changing. Ladies can do stuff now. And you're gonna have to learn how to deal with that.
What? Were you saying something?
Yo, Abu
I don't
was
speak
on
Spanish.
point with the clips tonight, yo. He trying to
It's
make
almost
up
like
for
you
that
know what I'm
sloppy
talking
start.
about.
He's ready.
Make up for that sloppy start right now.
But you know, I appreciate the metaphor of Wanda's breakdown. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even so much mind WandaVision because it was a giant metaphor for her emotional breakdown. You know, I think a lot of people miss that. They miss what that was. So by the time we caught up with her now, because she was, what was it, the Darkhold or whatever, because she was so corrupted by this black magic, you know, or whatever, trying to get back to her kids, it twisted her.
She wanted her children.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people missed that.
She was,
bro,
you know, she was so bad in her grief.
I wish
go to the ends of the
made up, bro.
But you would go to the
made up. She made them from her
It doesn't
imagination.
matter, bro.
All she had to
When
do
you
is
got-
make them from her imagination again.
When you got kids, you would go to the end of the earth for them, bro.
They're not
Okay,
real.
say you don't, but those are not her real kids.
No, it's not that. It's not
I
that
don't
simple.
give a
D.
She made them
If
look
you
real.
if you watch WandaVision, it wasn't that simple by the end to just do that. You know,
D,
plus she
if
was
you
already
had
being
Kim
twisted.
Kardashian, D, if you had Kim Kardashian fake body laying in your bed, you mean to tell me that ain't real when you about to?
This is the wrong analogy, Fatal. This is
bad,
not.
bad
That's not.
analogy. But look,
Yeah,
Fatal, I'm on
trying
your
to ride with
side.
you on
I
that,
actually
Fatal.
didn't mind the movie. I didn't mind the movie, but I will say this: listening to Lorena, listening to everybody who had like their points that they brought up about it not being good are valid points. One of my biggest issues I have with that is that you do not. There's a line I put in the sand, like how with Star Wars is an extreme line, but when it comes to Marvel, the line in the sand is the 616 is the comics. I don't want to hear you talking about MCU. The 616 comics. That's it. You don't say the MCU's 616. Get out of here with that because that ain't the 616. I'm sorry. You can say what you want, but that's why I draw the line there.
All right, give me a
But
second.
you know what's going on, right?
Hold
The
on.
Marvel heads are not liking Marvel movies. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that?
I'm a Marvel head. I like the Marvel movie.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get the super chat, bro. 16-bit mascot with the $5 super chat. Very juicy crew tonight. Also, don't mess with Lorena. Yeah, she's in her feelings tonight.
Never.
She is again, guys. And all hail the mighty Canadian bear.
But listen, I will say though that it felt good. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes.
He with that laugh.
You know what? I love seeing D happy.
Look,
I
it
love
felt
seeing my
good
brother
to
happy.
see Reed Richards. I just want to say that, even though I know what happened to him and everything, but this is kind of the way I wanted to see him for the longest. You know,
Yeah,
I
because
wanted
the
to see him.
fans lobbied for this man to be Reed Richards for a while.
People were jumping
Yeah.
up and clapping and cheering when they saw him.
Nice.
Me among them.
Until he went to the paper shredder.
Yeah, exactly. With the Twizzlers.
He was
My
a variant.
My 15-year-old son was like, my 15-year-old son was like, Dad, why did she kill the guys like that?
It was a nightmare
And Kevin
scenario,
Britton is
bro.
taking her to task,
Oh,
man. I'm like,
It was a nightmare scenario. That's the way I took it. You know, just like anything else, it just had to happen that way.
it was a great fan fiction movie.
I agree.
But bro,
That's what
they
it, that's
took
what
a
it felt like.
risk.
Yeah.
Nobody would have never thought Professor X would have got murked in that movie like that, bro. Oh, sorry for spoilers.
See,
too. Spoilers.
but listen, here's the thing I got a problem with. Professor X is an Omega level mutant.
He's a variant.
I don't want to hit.
Fatal about to get hurt tonight.
Listen,
It's not his movie, bro. It's not.
I understand.
What
I
do you
understand
got?
that.
What
No,
are
no,
y'all
no,
looking
no, no.
for? I don't
No, no,
understand.
here's what I'm saying.
What's your objection, bro? It's not his movie. It's not called Professor X and the
I
Multiverse of
understand that.
Madness.
He's a variant.
All I'm saying is, right? If nothing else, right? He should have been able to get good Wanda out to make them fight right then and there, at the very least, because he's strong enough to hold down Jean Grey, who is the embodiment of the Phoenix Force. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
he can collapse, compartmentalize
Well, then
her mind. He
then
needs
again-
to be able to do that.
Well, then again, he did have help from Jean Grey trying to fight off the Phoenix Force, and that was what enabled Professor X to bring her
that's what I'm
back
saying.
down to
He
Earth.
should have been able to have the good Wanda. Like he had it in the hole. He should have been at least able to get her out of that hole, so she could have been able to fight.
No, I actually
thought that
agree
was
with
the
you because
trap,
at
though.
least Wanda, with the little semblance of good in her
Yes.
mind or whatever, should be able to help. Yeah.
I think that was a trap she was setting for him. I don't think she was ever good. That wasn't her. I think that was just a trap. She was suckering him in.
So you think
it's
that
okay, Imagine I wasn't paying attention, but
WandaVision
that's all right. You know, for those of us who paid attention, we did understand the significance of that scene. But you know,
Bro,
don't let me stop you.
Did
G. Go
y'all
ahead.
watch WandaVision, the finale?
Yes,
Did y'all understand the dark hole? What the dark hole? It's like a drug, bro. That was the whole point of it.
Fatal. Most people didn't get past the sitcom stuff. Most people didn't understand the significance of the sitcom and all that stuff.
Because
you know,
it was,
so they checked out.
Yeah, because it was a gimmick, because it wasn't truly resolved. She's like, yeah, she watched, these when she was younger, but all of those messages that they were putting in there, they just didn't like tie it up very well. So it kind of went over your head, because I know by episode 3, I was ready to check out unless they put the gas on it, which is what eventually they wound up doing. But
don't get it twisted. WandaVision was trash, but I'm just saying they explained everything in that last finale about how the Scarlet Witch, the prophecy about her being bad and all that stuff. And a lot of people tripping out saying, well, Wanda she's not a bad character, she's a hero. Y'all motherfuckers forgot about Age of Ultron. Wasn't she evil in that joint from the beginning?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, you
She
saw
was evil.
flashes of her, kind of checking out in Age of Ultron. You saw flashes, especially after Quicksilver got murked. So it was just basically what's going to keep happening to draw Wanda further and further from a reality.
And
once
that's
Vision
dope, Abu.
once Vision got the axe back in Infinity War, that was it.
Where was Vision?
But Abu, that's dope because we don't know where she gonna go from here. She gonna go the hero route or the evil route. I like that.
Didn't they do the one
that's fire.
The what if with her in the zombie or whatever? And
I didn't watch that. So
okay. I only watched the one, and I
version?
remember that the zombie
Wanda
Wanda
was strong enough to be a problem for Infinity Ultron. It was actually Vision, because Vision is supposed to be the body for Ultron. So in that version, Ultron actually made Vision his body. So it was basically Infinity Vision with the all of the gauntlet. So
plus the question of who was actually the biggest threat in the multiverse. Was it Wanda or was it Doctor Strange? It's like, I do like that also, that concept where all of the different Doctor Stranges were also causing a lot of chaos as well in the decisions that he was making. Like, that was pretty cool. It's like that whole concept, that the Illuminati had identified him as being the actual threat because of the chances that he was taking and, the choices he was making. So, I thought it was pretty interesting.
So, because is that his fault? Is No Way Home his fault? I didn't think about that.
Is it? But I am curious because I know
he did the spell.
That's what I was alluding to, though.
Speak on it, Drunk, because I know you have some strong feelings about this, and I know we're going to move on soon. But I want to hear your...
My problem with the film is the writing, because they put stuff in there that really slaps people that like the comic books in the face. Number one, we'll start with the Darkhold. There's no way. This is like one of the biggest magic spell books in Marvel with power. You would almost need an Infinity Stone to destroy that book, and some random walks up with a little knife and goes, huh, and then that's it, and now it's dead.
Okay. You're right.
For me, that was like, that kind of sucked a little wind out of it, because I'm like, that should have been a bigger battle, or even Strange could have locked it up and sent it somewhere. Like, I would have loved that better than someone just, all right, it's dead. That made no sense to me, but that was progressing the story so she could go to the temple. I get that. I don't like the memory store at all. I think that's just convenient. It's just like they just walk and then they're standing on a button, and then they go, here, let's tell the story. Blah, blah, blah. Then they talk to America Chavez, and they tell in the story, the only way my powers work is if I have a panic attack. But then in the memory store, it's just a little bumblebee that swim. That it's like keep it together. The Illuminati fight, variant or not, I do believe Scarlet Witch could beat them all. But what I didn't like was that they lined up these heroes and they just walked up. It's like they waited their turn. I walked up and I'm dead. And then no, not for nothing, Captain Marvel would, and Marvel has a big problem with this. Captain Marvel should never have died by a rock, by a statue. She is way too powerful for that. That was dumb. The fact that they just put rubble on her and you see her hand fall, like you just kind of get taken out of like that. And I just hated that they just waited their turn. They just walked up and they died. Now the end scene, you have like zombie freaking Doctor Strange with his mouth dropping, looks at Chavez and is like, I believe in you. You can do it. And that's all she needed to get her powers going. That's it.
Do it.
That's all. You got a guy missing half his lip. He's dead. He's spitting on you. And he's like, I believe in you. And then she's like, okay, I'm powerful. Boom, boom, boom. I can do this. And so like that, it's that kind of stuff that it just drives me crazy. That's why I said I didn't hate the film, but it's that kind of stuff that drives me crazy because they're just doing it to push the film forward faster. It's like they're not like letting these characters grow. America Chavez, like that was just they were looking for a teenage character to pull into this because then they can use her for years down the road. So like that, and that's fine. Like I don't mind that, but like the Darkhold, and then Marvel has a problem with using rubble to kill people. So at the spoilers, Wanda's like, I'm gonna be Samson now and kill myself with rubble. We know that's just an easy way to bring her back when they need her.
The house fell on her like in the Wizard of Oz, pretty much.
That's all it is. Like, and so I don't like to me that's cheap. Like that's not a real fight.
The rubble stuff comes from Indiana Jones.
So those are some of those things where it's like, as I said, I didn't hate the film, but I also, this is the other thing that I felt I was misled. The way they pushed this film, I thought we literally were going to pick up where Spider-Man left off. And it just seemed like a whole nother film, like, because at the end of Spider-Man, Doctor Strange is trying to fix the multiverse, you know? And so
that would have made sense.
And then it's like, he's got to like take care of stuff, but they just were like, well, whatever, it's over. And then it moved. That movie was reshot. 80% of that film was reshot according to the director and the producers, which means they didn't have a clear direction on where they were going with that film. And so that's another thing that kind of aggravated me, that they didn't give like the director full control of the film when you do reshoots. The one episode and I'll be done. The one thing that really this is what aggravates me in movies. They're standing in a pipe, right? The whole film, if you think about it, is Terminator 1. You got Scarlet Witch is the Terminator. All right. You got Strange, who's Kyle Reese. Okay. Then you've got Chavez, who's Sarah Connor. She's just slowly walking the entire film to catch them. And they're throwing stuff up. Superheroes can't stop her. This person can't stop her. That can't stop her. So then they put down a giant metal door. And they're like, I think that'll hold her off. How do the writers do that? She just shows up in front of it. They don't tell you how she did it. She just showed up like it wasn't even there. That's not her powers. That's not how it works. You just can't be like, I'm watching. I think we held her. She could have easily used her power to dissolve that thing or whatever. But no, they just decided to go this real stupid route where she just appears in front of you. Like, how did that happen? And it's like, it's that kind of stuff that aggravates me as a movie, as someone that's like, they could have tweaked it just a little bit to make it really cool, but they decided to go a lot of lazy writing, and it's probably because of the reshoots. Anyway, that's just me. Again, I didn't hate the film, but it's just like, it's just those little things that aggravate. They just like, they nick at me. You know what I mean? Like,
it's
that's
the
all.
Small things that take you out of it, and that's what happened when I watched it. Because I think if this was a coherent, the script just needed, somebody just needed to sit down and just rewrite it so it all flowed together, and it just felt half-baked. So I didn't completely hate the film. I just saw it. I have no desire to see it again, precisely for some of those things. Just for me, those are things that just aggravate me and take me
How
out
about
of
let's
the
get
movie.
Fox?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me
Super
get super chat real quick.
You got two.
Real quick. Makini Drawers, $5 super chat. Hail the Dark Council. And from what I'm hearing, it is the most divisive MCU film. Yes, sir. Especially with this panel tonight.
I don't think it's divisive. Just, I don't know. I don't think divisive is the key.
Oh, no,
The Last Jedi was divisive. This is just.
This ain't
This
The
is
Last
just
Jedi.
like I have like my issues are different than Lorena's issues, and some of them we agree, and then so on. And some people are like, well, I can look past that and enjoy the film, which I think is great.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why I went to see Doctor Strange in the theater was to watch the Avatar trailer. So if I knew they weren't showing that before the film, I wouldn't have even gone. So there's that.
All right, that's
bro, you did a good
$5
breakdown
super
too.
chat.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that, Fatal. Seriously.
Epstein's Goes $5 says, dang, YouTube be hiding your notifications. Hail Dark Council, the lovely Lorena, and I guess drunk too.
Drunk, you notice I'm in your comments acting like I don't know you.
Yeah, right.
I be in drunk comments like,
I love it.
Man, I swear this guy here, he's one of the best Avatar YouTubers.
I love it, man. I freaking love it.
Can we get Fox real quick? What up, OG?
Oh yeah.
Can we get Fox opinion real quick?
Yeah.
Well, I said it, like as a joke, but I really mean it. It was a great fan film. It felt like they were just saying, "Ooh, wouldn't it be cool if this happened? Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did this?" And then you're just sitting there like eating popcorn, like, "Wow, what happens next?" There's no continuity. It's turning into X-Men when it was with Fox. It's kind of just all over the place. They pick some things up and they keep going and they leave other stuff behind. And it's just, I said that they should have ended at Endgame. Endgame should have been the end, and then you restart the MCU, you reboot it. You've got all these characters. At the time, Disney had bought Fox and everybody, and you could start over the right way. But now we're getting slivers of what we want as fans, and then it's sort of, no pun intended, it's ripped up in front of us like John Krasinski with a glimmer of Fantastic Four. I mean, I think that the Illuminati could have remained intact, and they leave that universe. You didn't have to just rip through them like they were nothing. And listen, Wanda's powers are all over the place. What can't she do? I mean, why does she? You telling me she can't go between universes? Hell, she can do anything else. There's no limit to what she can do.
That's the only thing she can do.
It's like you have to. I think for the audience, generally speaking, and even the nerds, you got to kind of put her in a box and define kind of where she is, because it was like you're saying Terminator 1. They're throwing everything at her and nothing stopping her. But then this does for no reason. And it's like, this doesn't make any sense.
Your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Laundry day.
Wasn't it like the Terminator, though, when you think about it?
I was thinking that actually when I was watching it. I was. The music even was doing a Terminator
it was the
thing.
exact replica Army of Darkness. That was Sam Raimi did with that. Yeah. If you ever see Army of Darkness,
which I have,
the shaky
I love that.
I think it would have been better if they had let him finish the film. But what the reports were is that he made the movie, and then they decided to reshoot and cut it up, and it was rushed. It started to rush like some of the scenes. So I guess it's my own fault for reading that before I go in, because now my mind is looking for the rushed scenes, and I could pick them out. They stabbed the book. That'll never happen in the MCU. You don't kill that magic book with a knife. Just walking on the memory store to progress the story. That's dumb. I mean, but they just threw that in. Like, just the stuff that I said, it's like, it just seems like they just put that in there to like make the story move faster to get to the end. And I think if they just let the director alone and let him do his thing, it might have been like 100 times better.
Not to mention the memory store was just that. It was a store. Why were they getting freebies? They just happened to step on it, and there were their memories. You know what I mean?
And again, that's super high nitpick, from me. So,
well, I don't think so, because it did. The movie kind of stopped, and you're like, okay, this is going on a little long. What are you doing? I mean,
I just wish one thing, and I'm going to shut up. I wish I would have loved it more, and I'm one of those people that I wish they had done stupid fun stuff in the multiverse, like showed up and like all the characters were like race swapped or gender swapped, you know, and like they showed
doing
up
that
and,
without the multi.
like I know, but I mean, like Tom Cruise's Iron Man was rumored. I thought that would have been funny.
Yes.
They could have had like a big heavy Spider-Man, like or Peter Porker.
Let me tell you
like
something.
that. Like I wish they would have thrown some silly stuff like that in there. I think it would have been great.
Somebody posted something on Twitter about Tom Cruise. Well, they was really thinking about trying to get him into the MCU. I said, listen, I did a retweet and I said, let me tell you something. If Tom Cruise is not an executive producer, if he's not flying real fighter jets, Apache helicopters, or hanging on for dear life on a jumbo 757 with no parachute, he has no interest in it.
He's crazy.
What was Tom Cruise's character in Tropic Thunder?
Oh, gross.
Wasn't he he was the agent.
The greatest character of all
He's got to
time.
come back in
Like
some
Scott
show,
Ruby.
some movie, man. Ness Grossman. He was like the bald guy,
So awesome.
Yeah.
and he would
That
just
was
curse everyone out. He's like,
Oh
"It's Ness
my
Grossman.
God.
I will
Masterpiece.
F you and lie." I was so it's so great.
Oh my God, I'm telling
Imagine
you.
if they did stuff like that. They went the multiverse and less
Well,
Grossman.
why did they just go to like
I love
2
it.
universes and that's it? Why didn't we spend some time in Cartoon Land and Paint Land and Lego Land and all these other places? I mean, why didn't they do that? That would have been fun.
No, they had to show us a fight with musical notes.
I thought that was fire.
That was
kinda
I
cool.
like that.
I kind of
Oh,
did
I
too,
like
Fredo.
that.
I kind of like that. I like
I
that.
didn't.
It was
It
different.
was
Sorry.
Mark
Yeah.
just said it.
I did it. That
It
was
different.
basically an MCU version of a dance off. Is pretty much.
Man,
what it
that was fire to me.
They already,
I
they already
can't
did
believe
that.
they
Guardians
did
of the
that.
Galaxy.
Lander did it better. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know
Like,
what? It's
But you know why they
like,
did that? This is the
Why?
truth, and Lorena's right, because they're gonna reenact that at the Avengers campus at Disneyland. So they're gonna have the music notes and stuff flying through the laser. Yeah, somebody already they shared it, so they put that in the film, so you could see like them lifting up music notes and like making music and stuff like that. So
Hey, I got some dance moves too.
God damn, you went back like 8 years.
Oh,
Wow.
Because you know who was there. That was definitely old.
Trinity, yeah.
It was original.
Hey, but Fox, I will say this. You got a point. Every Disney Plus Marvel show is complete trash.
Yeah.
It's just all over the place, man. They had a remember.
They don't
when
have
they
a
had
plan? They don't
had
have a plan.
They winging this
They
shit.
had a plan. Now they're stuck because they've killed off some of the most popular characters.
And-
They don't know
Abu,
what to do.
they looking like the DCEU now.
Not under
Nothing could be
Zack
that bad,
Snyder,
they don't-
unfortunately.
Exactly.
But Fox is right. We were blessed, whether you liked it or not, with a 13-year plan from start to finish with all these movies that all tied into each other perfectly. Everything, whether you like the movies or not, they literally laid down the outline and they stuck with it. They didn't change it. Boom, 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 boom. And then it was done. And now it's like, let's try this. Let's try that. Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's try this. So
Yeah, they
The
just
Iron
throwing
Man
it-
funeral was it. The
me
Iron
tell
Man
you
funeral was
something.
it. It was over.
that
Yes.
10-year plan and those almost movies still ain't touching Captain America: Winter Soldier. That is a masterpiece.
That's fire.
that's a good film.
Very good.
That's a masterpiece beyond
My favorite MCU movie.
It is basically a spy 70s thriller. With
I prefer Ant-Man and the Wasp, but
What?
It was all right.
here you
I
go.
hope you joking.
I'll go back and
Oh, God, kill me.
now I'd watch that again. I did like that.
Okay, maybe
They did
yeah,
good.
maybe
They
it's
did
first
good.
one was kind of funny.
That first Ant-Man was dope. I like that
Paul
one.
Yeah.
Rudd, so.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like
I
them
mean,
both.
They did a good job.
Winter Soldier had everything. The whole the pretty much the atmosphere of it was like a 70s thriller, but at the same time, it gave you all that good hard hitting action, but there was like real stakes to it, you know. And maybe I really got more into it because I was watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. at the
Oh,
time
yeah.
on ABC,
Yes, I was.
and they tied in their first the first season. They literally tied like 6 or 7 episodes going straight into Captain America Winter Soldier. That shit was brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's what we're saying. It was all tied to, like, they sat down, and now the report is, I think Lorena might have shared it. The report is Feige like went right back to Marvel Studios and was like, we got to plan stuff out. So it's like they're having like this big board meeting to like put it all together again. So
well,
I thought you tweeted that out. Someone.
It sounds like with Star Wars, they baited you with the dope stuff, and now they don't have to try.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Star Wars, sorry, Beta, I'm gonna interrupt you. Speaking of Star Wars, the guy who wrote the script for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is writing the script for Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie.
What?
Oh, jeez. Well, I don't know about all that. Now.
All I'm saying is we saw that coming. We called that Star Wars was in trouble, and the board members were like, Marvel's making billion-dollar movies, Star Wars isn't. So bring those people over, and we've seen it over and over and over again. Taika Waititi, man, who does Tropic Thunder or Love and Thunder, like he's coming over.
Yeah,
they're like giving him a movie. Feige, they're like, come over, please. Favreau, who started the entire, Marvel with Iron Man. He's doing Mandalorian and trying to tie that universe together. So it's like they just brought them all over because it's run by a corporation now, not by a creator. So
Les Grossman, the musical. Make
yes.
it happen. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd watch that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. He said a nutless monkey can do your job.
Bro, shout out to Information Man Show. We got a celebrity in the building. I noticed that dude, Information Man Show. What up, sir? Got a celeb in the
Information
chat,
Man Show? Yeah.
Yeah, I watch his stuff.
Salute to you, brother.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? How many movies were supposed to come out from Star Wars? How many? They keep announcing movies. You get a movie. He's got a movie. And it's like,
you remember Kathleen Kennedy? I mean, not Kathleen Kennedy. What was the woman that did Wonder Woman? The woman that did Wonder Woman. She was supposed to have a movie.
Yeah, she couldn't deal with the micromanagement over at Lucasfilm.
That's exactly right. They got, and that's why they're bringing all the Marvel people over. They're like, And
give a belated birthday shout out, by the way, guys.
Game? I am going to cover the Avatar game. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you, Mark. I'm sorry about that. I was answering a question.
Oh, it's cool. I was giving a happy belated birthday shout out to Makini, who had his birthday last week, the same day as Fatal J, for that matter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
happy birthday to both of y'all.
Fatal, how much you eat on your birthday?
Fatal and Makini.
Because I eat a lot. Yeah, did you eat a lot?
Man, my wife.
Happy belated birthday,
restaurant.
Yeah, man.
I was boo-booing so much when I got home.
Here we go.
In bigger news, though, Makini did a brief face reveal for those who don't know on that birthday.
I was on the channel.
Yes, he did. The moisture was out of control for the women on that panel. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Yeah, it was wild, man.
Live reaction. Live reaction. Let's go. Makini, put yourself on plan, sir.
Might as well.
Is that stream still up? We'll go back there.
Yeah, we got
it. It was like a brief second. He did it. Turned the camera on himself.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Makini put that camera on himself, and he said, "You will never find love quite like."
Good Lord, she damn right.
Oh man,
man, I want to also. The reason why I wanted to bring Fox on too was, man, I just want to say, bro, I am freaking proud of you. You decided to go with the niche. And what I love, like the people in the community or something, I'll show up in the chat, Fatal or Lorena, whoever's showing the chat, say hi, and everyone will be like, "Hi, Lorena, hi." You show up in Fox's chat, he's got an audience that doesn't care about any of this stuff. I show up in his chat and I'm like, "Hey, chat." Now, one person knows who I am, which I think is awesome. I think it's awesome. So it's like that's how it should be. You find your niche and you just go with it, and it's just like. I'm also, we invited you to New York So I speak on behalf of everyone on the panel that you should invite us to your house so we can play video games.
You're all welcome.
And
I was so
Good
overjoyed meeting Fox for the first time, man. It was like, damn. It was almost like seeing my long lost brother finally getting on here, man. And
Fox, this is what I want to know. What happened to Top Gun? We ain't meeting up?
It's not out yet, man.
We supposed to meet up, though.
The end of this month, yeah.
Okay,
well, you can watch it earlier, actually.
I'm coming to Texas. Damn.
Is it out? Lorena, send it to me.
See, Drunk coming to Texas. You coming to Texas. I got to meet up.
No, it's coming out special advance preview. You can see it on, I believe, the 24th.
I thought you had that special clip.
No,
okay.
no, I had it. No.
I might be doing something different, y'all, but I remember where I came from. I love all y'all.
That's what's up.
No, I love that because that you just decided, like, you know what, I'm having fun doing this. It was interesting to see your channel when you switched. It kind of like took a dip down, but then it was like, now it's like, you know, that's what happens. It takes time to like readjust.
And it's what happens when you fall out of love with Star Wars. I couldn't really talk about it anymore. I mean, you know, it's like I just had to. This wasn't for me anymore, and I had to talk about something else. But but I'm still in love with old Star Wars.
Congratulations, though, man.
EU, so I'm having a good time.
But Fox, this is right up your alley because I remember watching your old stuff. You was building stuff back then, so I know you feeling this, man.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah.
All right, give me a second. Gotta get the super chat. My brother Epstein's Ghost, $5 super chat. Would a lone Lando movie be possible? I pray to God, no.
Not after what we saw in Solo.
Not Disney.
Yeah.
Man, is you crazy?
It would only be Childish Gambino.
Are you black men fucking robots. I am not into black men.
Listen, they got it in the Lego Star Wars game. Did I show you all that clip?
What? Oh, yes, that's right.
No.
Yep, you did.
What y'all talking about?
When
in the
Lando
Lego
hitting
Star
on the
Wars game,
robot.
they got Lando hitting on C-3PO.
And C-3PO got a wig on.
Yeah.
Man, come on.
Oh, that's right. Abu didn't see that.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Fox with the hat, brother. Man, Fox, I appreciate you, man.
Oh man,
I love y'all, man. Come on,
You got the OD green color. I love that one.
You know I got that.
Is that olive color or?
That's the one I wanted to get, but then it was too late.
Oh, okay. Makini draws $2 super
Wait,
chat.
you want one, Mark?
I want one. I need one, bro. I gotta have one. I need that, bro.
Like, I gotta have it.
And Makini is sitting up here.
I ain't saying, but I know I could rock
don't
that
hit
joint, bro.
play on that, please.
Just so we're clear, we are at
Play on
89 likes. Can we get 100 likes? Can we get
come on, we can
100?
get that.
Do it.
Let's
we
make
can.
100
Come on
happen.
now.
We get
Get
100
those
likes.
likes.
Screensaver changes for you. That's all I'm saying. Screensaver
200
will
likes.
change.
Let's do it.
Make that change.
Do it.
Make that screensaver change.
So what? So
Make
what's,
that change.
so what's up next? I'm gonna get
Feel
into
real
a
good.
little commercial, and then we're gonna talk about Obi-Wan, the new leaks.
Let's get it over with. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna go into a little commercial, and
Oh, here we go.
yeah, well, you know, but my thing is tasteful. My thing is tasteful. Not like
Yeah.
Beto
Bro.
James. Beto
I'm
James is awesome.
scared already.
Mark, it's yours, man. I got a few. It's yours. I'm gonna send it.
We're
I'll get
looking
it to
out,
you.
brother.
Oh
We're
wow!
looking out. Much
There
love.
you go.
The green one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish
Brand
I
new.
was-
I never even wore it.
I love you, man.
My favorite is the gray. I like the one that D rocks. So like I wear this one a lot.
All right, let's get into this little commercial, and we'll be right back so we can get to the interlude of interludes, and it's off the Star Wars land.
Oh shit, there it is. A glory hole right next to the settling cracks and the door dings. This calls for your secret weapon. You break out the marshmallow paste, but it's not shutting down that hole. The penises are still flying in. Hey there, I'm Bo Riles, Glory Hole Virtuoso. If you're trying to shut down operations on a glory hole, look no further than the liquid drywall. Just spray our whipped cream on there and bingo bango bongo vanishes in seconds. The portal to the dick dimension may be closed, but those cherished memories of sucked wieners will live on within you forever. Our shaving cream requires no extra tools, no mess, no repairmen. Fuck this repair guy in particular. Give me that wall, bitch. Let me show you how the liquid drywall works. It takes that wall and it puts it in a can. This is wall in a can, motherfucker. It doesn't get more simple than that. Then you spray it on the wall and that wall leaves the can. Now that wall's on your wall. Gone are the days of playing with old Play-Doh. Gone are the days of painting cake frosting on your walls. Martha, you clumsy slut, you've banged the table into the wall. But luckily, thanks to the liquid drywall, we don't have to sell the house anymore. Thanks to the fast and easy repairs. Whoopsie, you got a little asshole on your wall? Butt plugged. No problem. I'm filling more holes than a male porn star today. Another one hiding behind the door? Not on my watch. What's that smell? Another one? Oh, goodness me, more holes than a block of cheese in this motherfucker. But luckily, there's no match for the liquid drywall. If your house is prone to glory holes, go ahead and install our boner barricade with the liquid drywall. No more worrying about rogue cocks popping in. Are your kids so dumb they fight over the broom and then hit the wall? Well, we can fix the wall, but we can't fix the bad parenting that led to this situation in the first place. There's billions of people on this planet. That's a lot of penises. Liquid drywall. You do the math.
Yeah. Well, it's interlude time, everybody. And yeah, the show is it's been crazy so far, but you know, we're gonna take a brief interlude and get you in a sexy story time mood. Yeah, buddy, it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute, you know, but I feel like, yeah, it's time. You know, I want to show these beautiful finance ladies in the chat, you know, and finance ladies that might be watching the replay, you know. And, hey, we're here to entertain, but at the same time, for me, I'm here to show the love for you ladies that, you know, support us week in, week out, day in and day out, promoting the show and the whole bit. You know, we, like I said, man, we can't be successful without y'all ladies. But we ain't forgetting the brothers, though, you know. We ain't forgetting the brothers. We know y'all hold it down, too, you know. But right now, we're here to please the ladies, and our boys know what time it is, you know. So let's get into a little bit of fun, you know. Let's get into a little bit of fun right now. Ha ha. I mean, yo, I've been a good boy for a whole damn month, but now it's time to get that swerve on. Oh my goodness, y'all already know what it is. Yo, what up, pretty lady? How you doing today? Saw you across the street, had to slide your way. And I wanted to convey how you caught my eye. From your face to your thighs, got me hypnotized. She said, what's your name? I said, Abu Nad, reppin' the badass Dark Council squad. She said, you that dude that be on YouTube? I said, you got it right, and I'm not brand new. Pretty much old school with the things that I do. Giving wisdom and the knowledge of the things that they choose. Let me walk with you to the place you reside. The pleasure of your company, I can't deny. Yeah, I had to come up here and shoot my shot, hoping that you favor me so I could get it on lock. But lo and behold, she said, let's go. What we're gonna be doing? I said, go with the flow. So yo,
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure that let's get it on. I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure that let's get it on.
Oh yeah.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure that let's get it on.
That's right.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure that let's get it on.
We were sitting on the couch conversating hard with the music in the background by El DeBar. First time I saw you, no doubt in my mind, I'll use all my free time to make you shine. I'm suave debonair, whispered in your ear. Whatever you need, baby, I'll be here. She started to smile as she sat on my lap, started grinding on me cause she felt the Bozak growing hard in my pants. Yeah, she ready to dance. Pulled her close to me, ready for romance. Tongue kissed her deep as I picked her up, heading to the bedroom so I could show her my stuff. I whispered in the ear, are you ready for this? Cause I'ma give you everything that you can't resist. She said, do what you do and make it last all night. You wish it's my command and I'ma make you feel right because
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure that let's get it on.
That's right.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure that let's get it on.
Baby girl,
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure that let's get it on.
That's right.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure that let's get it on.
Let me do what's best for you. Gonna be a long night with the things I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, cause you know it's not fair. I'ma take great care with your legs in the air. Let me get my tongue down there, don't be scared. I'ma give you all that tender love and care. She love it when I hit it right from the back. I love the way you wind up your hips like that. pulled her hair. She said she love it like that. Yeah, take me, baby, anytime, anywhere. I'll oblige you, my queen, living in my dream. I'm addicted to you like it was morphine. Yo, slow my speed up before I lose the stroke. Her fat ass bouncing back ain't no joke. The evening was hotter than the desert stand. Never watched DC, but now she's a fan because
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure the man's get it on.
That's right.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure the man's get it on.
That's right.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure the man's get it on.
That's right.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure the man's get it on. I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure the man's get it on.
Right.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure the man's get it on.
One more time.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure the man's get it on.
Ladies, y'all know.
I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure the man's get it on.
That's right. Yeah, time to have a great Michelob night with your fine ass lady. And brothers, y'all already know what it is. This is the type of thing y'all make babies with. You on the job, brother. You gotta be a stand-up dude in any phase. For ladies like them that look your way. Be a little toxic, don't be a simp. What you trying with these girls based off your intent? Yeah, try to repent, listen to the president. Knowledge that a job don't cost you a cent. I know every day that life's is a test. I know your love is like my bulletproof vest. After a hard day, I want you to rest. Caress your body and relieve your stress. Look into your eyes and say you the best. Woman in my life that I always respect. I look towards you with an open mind. When I gaze the sublime every time I rhyme. I know what you need, listen to me please. If you want me, you got me. My love is free, so let's go, go. Caress your body, hold you tight, telling you you are the light that I've been looking for in the dark world. Sexy ladies out there, y'all already know. You know, us brothers, sometimes, you know, we be all cool, calm, and collected. We be fantasizing, you know, after the Dark Council show, we head to the bedroom and bring a new show. But you know, the married guys, y'all can spice up the, you know, in the bedroom and all that, you know. All right, now, so bring it home, baby. I'll tell you, boy, it's getting hot in here. You're welcome. All right, let's get back to business.
I'll make it real good like Dr. Feel Good. To make sure that my point is understood. Destruction from the exterminator.
You took yourself out?
Where's Abu?
Abu took himself out, bro.
Dang,
Don't do this,
take
man.
the show over.
Sounds so smooth.
Oh my goodness. I was actually going to use that sample. And I said, damn, wait a minute. That's too much on the nose.
Yeah.
Okay. But that was this close to using because I'm so smooth. I'm going to give it to you. I was like really trying to look for the original. What was that song? I'm going to give it to you. Oh my!
That was the Mary Jane Girls all night long, right? Gonna give it to you.
I love
Hey,
Mary
boy.
Jane Girls.
Oh man!
Meet me on the rooftop
My
tonight.
house.
Oh my! That's another classic.
That's a great song.
Oh, something's got me so excited, baby. I feel it.
Oh, love it, me.
Dang it, Mark.
Just
16-bit mascot $2 super chat. You can read this one. Bonus rap dollars. Salute, brother.
You skipped 2 super chats before that.
Oh, really?
Well,
my brother Demontinite $2 super chat. He says, "I'm not as cool as Fox, but still."
You know the deal, bro.
you got another one before.
That ain't right.
Oh my goodness, 19K Fox. Come on, brother. You shouldn't have. My brother came in here with the 1999. Don't read this. I'm on the panel.
He's always doing that. Don't read
my
signature.
Oh please! I remember drunk when remember when me and you was dueling when we was on OG Star Wars channel and she was having a coffee chat and I sent a $5 super chat and then you came back with the $5 super chat and I went $10 on that and then you did the same thing. I was like, oh, so we doing that right now?
I'm gonna tell you what was even better than that. Me, you, and Fox laughing at Finn when he was heartbroken.
Oh my God! The masterpiece with the Rise of Skywalker trailer.
I thought I was gonna pass out. I thought I was gonna pass out from laughter, bro.
I love seeing Fox so happy. He was just rolling on the floor. I was like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
It could not be helped.
That was just so long ago. And speaking of Star Wars, Obi-Wan and these leaks.
Isn't that sad when you say Star Wars now? People do. It used to be, yeah,
and Callis ain't here, so we can beat this joint down. You know what I'm saying?
Mark, remember what Callis said. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah,
that's
I had to do a response video to that. Man.
I don't want to hear you guys.
Tell me
that.
My little stuff.
Much love to Callis. Much love.
Miss you.
Yeah,
Callis. I hope you can make it towards the end, brother.
That poor man.
We miss you, brother.
Trying to make sense of this mess. Damn. I mean, and listen. I watch his shorts. I'm watching him. Okay, light speed jumping. Okay, it's a thing. What? All right, sure. I mean,
The fact
that they're going to be dropping.
Light speed jumping.
Yeah. You can just. It's just like a joystick. You can just hit it. It's no big deal. It's fine. No calculations. It's good.
Everything that Disney.
It's heartbreaking, bro.
Everything Disney touches with Star Wars is just
turns to crap.
It does, and they ain't even really trying hard. They're just really trying to please the normies to the effect that we could do anything that we want. Nobody don't care, just as long as you bring cute things out, or and it's like, so the Obi-Wan thing is pretty much another bait and switch. And some people
who didn't see that though, who didn't see that coming though.
I actually didn't see it.
We've been saying this since the beginning.
We saw it. We said it during the reaction. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
We said it was going to happen.
But I really didn't think they was going to be that transparent like that.
Bro, because look at the first trailer, it was all about the black girl. It wasn't about Obi-Wan.
But Drunk just dropped a video, didn't you, Drunk? Because I didn't get a chance to watch it. But you were saying that even more is coming out, right? More leaks, other than the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that now?
Can you speak on it, brother? Because
you just dropped it. I haven't had a chance to watch. So.
I'll pull them up.
And nice haircut, by the way. I see you got faded on the sides.
No, when he came in, I was like,
Thank you.
Drunk. I was thinking he was going out to a dinner or something like that.
I've got MegaCon coming up. I got all that stuff coming up.
Where's MegaCon?
Gotta look good. Gotta look good.
It's in Orlando. Orlando. Well, it's true. Orlando's MegaCon.
Abu, now you said that you can't believe that they're so just blatant about it. But once you do what they did in that back alley, there's nothing beneath them now. They'll do whatever.
All right, so we want the beginning. All right, here we go. Do you know?
I really didn't think they was going to just be cavalier about it, even though I was thinking.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, brother.
Please watch my video too, because I did a video anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. This is I don't know if it's real, whatever, but just take it for what it is. Having been inspired by Obi-Wan's message to the Jedi who survived Order 66, a young Jedi named Nari finally locates the Jedi Master on Tatooine. So apparently this male Jedi, Nari, here's the message that Obi-Wan left in the library to warn the Jedi not to come back to the Jedi Temple, and it inspires him. I don't know how he finds Obi-Wan on Tatooine, but he does. However, since the Inquisitors are in pursuit of Nari, his arrival on Tatooine only draws attention to Kenobi and endangers Luke Skywalker. The report also claims that the Grand Inquisitor, the fifth brother, and Reva, the third sister, arrive on Tatooine where Reva senses Obi-Wan. The Grand Inquisitor dismisses her claim on account that he can't. So the woman can and he can't, leading her to take out her frustrations on the criticisms on the citizens of Tatooine who fail to provide them with information.
Like the trailer.
Lastly, due to the threat of the Inquisitors, Owen Lars believes Kenobi will only lead them to Luke and tries to get his nephew back to the farm to keep him safe. Due to the casting of Inquisitors, many Star Wars fans assume that Jedi hunters would naturally be hunting Obi-Wan. But if Nari actually leads them to discover Kenobi, this could be why Darth Vader gets involved. Also, Uncle Owen's fears about the danger of Kenobi and the Jedi posed to his nephew are likely the cause of Owen's comments and poor opinion of Kenobi and A New Hope. This is the killer right here, though. Let's see. Moses Ingram's Reva is initially dismissed by the Grand Inquisitor when she claims to sense Obi-Wan on Tatooine, but she's smarter than her boss gives her credit for.
Of course.
The villain, which is Reva, has managed to figure out that Ben Kenobi had been hiding on the planet to protect Anakin Skywalker's son Luke. And after his final battle with Darth Vader, which they're saying that Obi-Wan and Vader fight in the series, Obi-Wan races home to stop her from harming him. Let's see. The site has no intel on what Reva has planned for the boy, but when the Jedi Masters arrive, he finds Owen and Beru subdued by the Sith Inquisitor and Luke watching on as she stands in front of him with the lightsaber ignited. Remembering her own traumatic childhood and awful life she had inflicted on her, Reva is unable to kill or take the child and instead leaves the plant with her humanity intact. The young Luke doesn't understand what's happening. While Owen had previously dismissed Obi-Wan, he now has a better understanding of why the youngster might be protected. With that, Owen finally gives his nephew a T-16 Skyhopper toy that Obi-Wan bought for him in the premiere, a gift he initially refused to give to the boy. It's a touching moment that brings the story full circle, but there's still more to come involving Reva and Darth Vader, and we'll bring you that intel soon. The intel is this. Reva goes back to Darth Vader and says, hey, I killed Obi-Wan, so you don't have to worry about it. We can move on. Darth Vader says, woman, I can't even kill Obi-Wan. How the heck you going to kill Obi-Wan? You're lying to me. And Darth Vader kills her. That's the end of the series. Her sacrifice saved Luke Skywalker. If it wasn't for her, Luke would have been dead. So, she's the one that saved the galaxy. Again, this is a leak. We don't know if it's real.
Bro, that was too detailed to be fake.
Take it as a rumor.
No, that's legit, bro.
That's the direction that they're going in.
How
So
now we have in the actual fuck does this girl knows that that's Luke Skywalker?
Remember when
There's no way in hell that you could see a boy you don't even know and automatically, because the Emperor and Darth Vader doesn't even know that Luke Skywalker exists. So how in the fuck is this chick going to know who Luke Skywalker is?
She has heightened force sensibility.
Remember, according to the leak, she senses Obi-Wan there while the other people can't.
She's more sensitive in the force.
Yes.
She's the bestest.
So
ever.
why isn't she the Inquisitor?
Super bestest.
God.
You remember in the New Hope where Luke,
because she's a woman and they're pushing her down.
He looked at a lightsaber as if it was the first time he ever saw it, and now we're being told that he's going to see somebody with a red lightsaber. I mean, he talked about everything and like it was a myth, like these are stories he heard, not things that he experienced firsthand.
That's a great point.
Fox, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to go
great point.
Shit. I was about to go ape shit on that because I'm like, how you gonna say there is a lightsaber in front of Luke, and then Luke picks up the lightsaber like this is your father's lightsaber. And he doesn't know anything what it is. I'm like, Disney. I know, Lorraine. I know you have stocks in them. I know you appreciate the little coin they give you every now and every quarter.
Oh, they're not giving me any coin right now.
I hate
quarters from her.
2 years.
I hate Disney. I'm sorry. I hate them. They are the worst.
Don't be sorry. I'm serious. When people say this, I'm like, don't be sorry. They effed up and they deserve everything that's coming to them.
A hairdryer is a robot. Let's just soccer ball is a robot, a hairdryer. Let's put a dildo in there. Why not? Because you know what? We're just fucking my saga right in the ass.
Pretty much, George. You said it, George, like the first time.
Hey,
yo,
I got something to share with you, Abu, too.
Oh my God.
Yep, that's exactly what you're doing.
Mark, you always call it every time.
I kind of do. I mean, come on, man.
I thought Mark was a hater, and Mark is a prophet. He's a prophet.
I don't know about that. But yo, I mean, you just got to go by what they've done in the past. They are not committed to the greater story. They just throw anything out there, and people just lap that up. They don't even connect the dots. I didn't even think about what Fox just said. That just went even deeper. Yeah. That's the killer right there.
I was thinking about that. Me and Fox, we was on the same. We was right here because I'm like, bro, I was about to lose it. I'm like, how are you going to sit there and say that? Bro, it's like, you know what the problem is? It's like they haven't even watched A New Hope. Like, listen, you can say whatever you want, right? You can say what you want about the prequels, but let's be 100%. 4, 5, and 6 are your gospel. You build off of 4, 5, and 6. That includes the prequels. Must be built off of 4, 5, and 6. If you deviate from 4, 5, and 6, you are trash and fan fiction. I'm sorry, not sorry.
It is what it is. Give me a second. Let me get this super chat out the way because the lovely Dawn Howell, $2 super chat. One word describes this piece of shit. Trash. Yep.
Bro. Okay, so John, let me ask you this real fast. John, let me ask you this real fast. You was hyped about Obi-Wan Kenobi. After reading it, are you still hyped?
No. Because I thought we were getting which we still might. I thought we were going to get Obi-Wan some flashback scenes into the prequels where Hayden Christensen is wearing like the body armor and all. I thought that would have been kind of cool.
I was
hyped for Hayden Christensen because I think he got a bad shake in the prequels. Mm-hmm. But if he's just in the Vader costume, it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, that is.
Like, there's no point. Like,
y'all think we're gonna get a Vader face reveal too?
Hold on. Fletcher Williams, $1.99 super chat. Disney just trying to destroy our childhood again. Yeah, Fletcher, they can only destroy it once. I mean,
they don't do
it. They haven't destroyed my childhood. I have 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and the EU.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm good.
Yeah, I honestly just look at Star Wars really different now than I used to, and so it doesn't bring me down. I just laugh. I could just laugh at it at this point.
Bro, we got a bad addiction, bro, because we hate this stuff and still watch it. We got an addiction, bro.
I haven't watched anything since Visions, bro.
But the margin, I commend you, but I'm still hooked.
I can't.
And I'm talking about it in a bad way.
I can't.
But sometimes,
can't do it, bro.
But listen, the Titanic is one of the most popular and most like it made the most money at its time. It was like the #1 movie for years in its time because people like watching a tragedy train wreck. And the Titanic was a slow motion boat where a lot of people died. That's why we still watch these shows, because we're literally watching a slow motion train wreck unfold in front of us while we call out everything that we don't like. It's just like it's unreal, you know. Now, what's the big argument with Titanic now? She could have saved Jack. There was room on that board.
There's room on
what
the
we
board.
do.
Yes, yes.
That's
Ray
what we
J.
do.
Rondo-
They definitely could have stayed on that board, bro. They could have.
Yeah.
But
Ray
think
J.
about all the
Rondo-
disaster
You didn't
movies
love
that
him.
we love. Like we love disaster movies.
See,
We just
If they would have held tight to each other, they would have had that body heat. They'd have been fine.
D, I would have switched every 5 minutes. You get on,
Yeah.
I get
Ray,
on.
Ray Rhino hit it right on the head. I thought Obi-Wan hadn't heard his name since
100%.
before Luke was born, but yet Reva calls him by his name. Thank you, brother. Thank you. No, and this
DeMarjano's right. They didn't even watch it.
No, they didn't.
They never watched it.
Yeah.
They didn't even watch it.
They never watched 4, 5, and 6.
They don't.
They
They
didn't
don't.
watch
They
it.
don't
I got a job with Lucasfilm. Let me write whatever I want.
But they don't. They don't want to watch it. Like Kathleen Kennedy said, we're not making this for 55-year-old white dudes.
Great. And guess what's going to
They're
happen?
not
Your
doing that.
55-year-old white men or black men or black women and white women, we ain't going to give you no money. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to fail.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. Okay, in those parks, whenever they drop that original trilogy merch, it does not stay there. So they know. They know what makes money.
Lorena, they said Disney Plus subscribers are dropping bad.
The
Like
Dark
people are
Lord
not-
now rebuilt with cyborg machinery confronts Kenobi.
Big shouts
as
to
the
Raging
Jedi.
Rhino. That came from him.
Thank you, Raging.
Okay. He left no body, just empty robes and his own Jedi weapon. Huh.
Yep.
What is this
Here
we
go.
read?
Hold on. I got the other part. So here we go.
You got it?
After
there you go.
decades.
Obi-Wan went to hiding on Tatooine. He would stay there for decades, adopting the name of Ben. The locals would refer to him as Crazy Old Hermit. During this time, Kenobi spent years communing in the Force through meditation. He had made contact with the spirit of Qui-Gon Jinn, his former master, and had discovered the secret of preserving his identity in another realm of the Force. Obi-Wan studied from him and learning this ability. That's what he
Didn't
should
we
have been
read
doing.
this last week?
Decades.
We brought
Yeah,
it up
we
on
read
screen
it
last
week,
week.
didn't we?
Yeah, we brought it up on screen last week.
Did we read that last week? I don't know.
Yeah,
didn't read
man.
it.
You got
We
me
didn't read-
tripping like this is new.
No, we didn't read it. We just brought it up on screen while
I
y'all were
remember
talking.
seeing that image though, Lorena.
I think
Yeah,
that's,
it was the same image, but we didn't read the blurb. We were just kind of
okay.
talking. Yeah.
isn't it like taking away some of the mystery or this the sentimentality, whatever it is, the fact that this action hero that was Obi-Wan secluded himself for decades and committed himself to a life of no action, no activity, being called the crazy old guy. That was to me more of what made it special. It wasn't that he couldn't do more. He could do so much more, but he chose not to and chose to stay hidden in service of what was best for the galaxy. And this is just, we're losing that. We're muddying that water.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
knew what his destiny was. He knew
did.
what it was. That's the reason why he dropped the lightsaber in the first place, to let Darth Vader strike him down. He
Yes.
knew what his job was.
What his purpose was.
You know, they coming up with all this extra shit that doesn't even, it's not even ringing true.
Yeah, they know.
Star Wars is just Star Wars is like a CW show at this point. I mean, that's just where we are. So it's like I don't even. It doesn't even get me mad. Like I don't get mad anymore. It's just kind of like funny.
It's like Madonna.
What they did with the like the Star Cruiser and stuff, and it's just corny. Like that's just where they're going. And so Obi-Wan got the lowest rating too. So they definitely it's rating like I think it's like +9, which is the lowest television rating for any Star Wars show, which means there's not going to be any violence or anything in it.
I brought that up last week, and and this is supposed to be the sequel to the highest rating one. Like I said, what was it? Revenge of the Sith was like the
PG-13.
meanest, toughest of the Star Wars movies, the darkest, and they're gonna follow it up with +9.
Yep.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, speaking of the roughest, toughest Star Wars movie,
Kill him. Kill him now.
Do it!
I shouldn't.
Just do it!
Do it.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come
come true. Just do it. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Just do it.
That's how I feel about Star Wars.
Took it out.
Yeah.
And I just love. Wait a minute. Oh shit, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You ain't seen nothing like that
This is how
since.
I feel about Star Wars at this point. Just kill it.
You
Just
know,
be done with it.
it's a shame that I had a bad feeling Disney was going to f up Star Wars, and my bad feeling is come to fruition. It's just they have totally I don't even when people say something for Star Wars is coming out now, I don't even care. Like, I just don't even care at this point. I'm like,
But bro, Cassian Andor is about to drop soon.
and they're filming Ahsoka. Ahsoka is now in production for real right now.
Cassian Andor, though, that's the one.
That's
the
the
one.
one.
That's the one.
Cassian Andor like a mother, boy.
You know, it's 100%.
Yes.
So much I want to know about that character.
I guarantee you, Ahsoka is going to be like they're going to put their top everything on Ahsoka.
I believe that too.
That's
Whoa,
they're
I
going to make
totally
sure
believe
Ahsoka
it.
is gold.
That's
she
Filoni's
I believe that too.
girl.
Filoni's
He can
girl,
hide
right?
the
Yeah.
Ray because they ain't got Ray no more. They ain't got Ray.
This is an unhealthy obsession with that character. I'm starting to think he's got a little more than some, I think
I know he got an
Oh.
unhealthy obsession.
What
He
else?
literally gave her the cheat code to cheat her own
life.
death to get her all the way into the present and the OT. Like I said, the books don't mention her. The movies do not mention her. So what the fuck? As I said before, what the fuck was you doing this entire time when you knew that when the Death Star blew up? And then the HoloNet was saying that, the young rebel named Luke Skywalker, the Skywalker name should have told you that, hey, he might be related to Anakin. Let me seek him out. That didn't happen. Why? Because she wasn't supposed to live. And now the Death Star 2 blows up. And then you find out that the Emperor and Darth Vader's dead. What? You didn't think to, go out there and try to help? Give some advice because you was in the club? Nothing.
So I always say
Rebels,
this.
she is no Jedi.
I always exactly that's true. But
Yeah,
I always say
she's
this:
technically still
what
Padawan.
would have been a fantastic ending for Ahsoka is in Order 66. He had to choose between his apprentice or his wife. That would have been so
nice.
dope.
That
That would have been
would've been nice.
so dope.
That would have been nice.
Either
But you know
your
what?
apprentice or your wife.
But
you
know
know he
what?
would have chose his wife.
What, in the movie?
I still.
No, I'm
would
just
like-
saying, yeah. If they'd have just put that in, like when I guess obviously because they didn't have that plan for her at that point, but it still would have been. Her ending should have been in Order 66.
But you know what, D? That would have been the perfect scenario. Actually, that was in Revenge of the Sith, but that came out before.
Yeah, I know, but she
the
wasn't
Clone
thought
Wars.
of until after that. I know that, but it would have been great.
But
if
you
that
know
would've
what? I still wanted her, and I'm not saying that Rebels got it right. I'm just saying that in the area in which she left, that's when you came back, and that's when Darth Vader will have to say, you know what? I got to commit myself to the dark side. Shit, James Luceno wrote the masterpiece that is the Dark Lord, the Rise of the Dark Lord. And Darth Sidious was telling him, you got to commit yourself. You got to marry yourself to the dark side of the Force. Anything else is irrelevant. And if you want, to have all of this power, this is what you got to do. You see your apprentice, you know your feelings is going to get involved. Ahsoka would do X, Y, and Z, and then he would have to do the death blow. And that would be poignant, especially after all that you went through, all the training that you did with them, and they got close and everything would have been perfect. But no, Dave Filoni had to have his super heroine go through time, go into...
Yo, you know what's great too? That fight that they had was so dope too. Because when When they
It
used to
was
like,
alright, but I just
but
felt
here's
like-
the reason why I say it was dope. I'm not talking about the actual fighting. It was the words. It was the
Okay,
I'll
give
the
that
words
to
he
you.
was being saying. Because
Yeah, I give
what
that
he
to
says is, "You will die, Jedi." He says, "I am no Jedi," and he says, "But then you would die
But you-
anyway."
the-
We
but-
cut-
but the
he cut-
words
she
that
cut his
Ahsoka-
face open, and you
Yeah.
can see Anakin there, like she can
Right.
see his
And I know that
his
fucking
blue
killed
eyes,
Ahsoka.
right?
I know
Yes.
that killed it because she
Yeah.
don't even really know exactly why he turned to the dark side in the first
Exactly.
place. That's why she keeps saying to herself. And I'm like I said, I'll give Rebels that, and because now you saying to yourself that what the fuck happened to you that made you just switched on a dime, and you the one that trained me to be a Jedi, even though I kind of like said fuck him because everybody was on the politics and stuff, but that shouldn't negate your training to do what was right. And that's when I knew where they was really starting to get that wrong. But even then, just the fact that they had that intense
that meetup
lock,
yes,
and then that's when Darth Vader should have just
and to be fair, she should have been dead there.
Yeah, she
But
should.
that whole the world between
Once
worlds
again,
was
she
nonsense.
survives.
Yeah, because
the world between worlds, the great cheat code.
That would have been a perfect ending for her. But because Filoni is in love with her, like you say, he has an unhealthy obsession.
Yes.
I mean, you know what? And look, let's be 100%. That's why he got Rosario there doing that. Let's be 100%.
You know what?
You know that's why he did that. Let's be 100%. That's why he got her there.
I ain't gonna, you ain't gonna get me on that one. I'm all about Rosario.
That's the only reason I'm watching is her.
I'm on board now.
That's why they got her there.
I'm a Rosario fan.
I'm sorry. I basically cursed Ahsoka's name all and up and down.
If I said D, you ain't gonna switch me on that one.
Nah, bro. Wait a minute.
That's why. Look.
Episode 1.
Look, 100%. That's why he got her there. But look, he's probably doing that 4-dimensional chess. Like, wait a minute.
He said,
like,
D, what you were saying?
Around,
he got
I
me
got
that
Rosario.
You lost me at Rosario, bro.
He said, what you were saying sounded good so far, but you going too far now, bro.
Don't involve Miss Dawson in this conversation now. Come on now.
Look, I'm saying that's why he kept her there. That's why I'm not saying anything wrong with her. I'm saying that's why he kept Ahsoka there, because he thinking 4 steps ahead. He like, you know what? If I keep Ahsoka around, I got Rosario who could play her. Then I'm gonna have her in my zone for like what? How long it take to film these shows? 5, 6, 7 months. Like I got Rosario right there. Like he's sitting in the corner. Like
you know what I'm saying? This is pretty much me in denial, knowing that I hate the Ahsoka character living, and now I'm the first one in the seats watching Ahsoka episode 1, and this is me.
I'm trying to be cool. It's just hard. I'm tired of suffering.
And I'm going to be bringing that up every single episode of that I review, Albert.
Unfortunately, I will not be watching Ahsoka because I'm on strike for.
I cannot.
I don't think I'm gonna watch that one either, bro.
Yes,
yeah, because in my head I'm sitting up here like the show is trash. But what about Rosario Dawson's portrayal of Ahsoka? And then you'll look me dead in the eye, and I'm just gonna say this.
Oh, God, you're so good. Oh, God, you're so good.
Pretty much me. That's pretty much me right there. Rosario can't do no wrong.
Just watch that show on
zero.
mute.
Yeah,
all right. Let's now for the last thing that I know most of you guys probably won't really be interested, but me and Lorena, I want to talk a little bit about the upcoming show on HBO Max on August, which is Game of Thrones sequel or prequel, The House of the Dragon. Is there a way where we could pull up that Mac fucking-nificent trailer?
I ain't gonna lie though, I'm interested in this.
Absolutely.
You got it, Lorena?
Oh, you know I got it.
Oh my God!
I slept on Game of Thrones season 1 through 4. I'm not gonna sleep on this. I'm gonna give it a shot. Hopefully they don't F it up, because Game of Thrones, when it came out, it was a different time in Hollywood. You understand? Yeah. So they was able to do some things that we know they ain't gonna do now. I'm just wondering if they're going to water it down too much. You know what I'm saying?
You ready,
You
Loretta?
know, they ain't gonna, you know they're not gonna
Yeah.
go for. They're
I'm
not
ready.
gonna go for Game of Thrones old school. They're not gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that.
I have it muted so you don't get claimed, or do you just want to
Oh,
it?
okay. Okay. Would be nice to hear it, but that's okay. Now, in terms of the, the way that they're filming it, it really gives off.
I love that.
Oh, fuck.
Is that supposed to be the Starks?
So Targaryen. No, the Targaryen. Oh.
No, I'm saying the Targaryens is there, but who they was meeting was that supposed to be the Starks?
I don't know for sure.
You know what's so funny? Should have had the subtitles. Oh, yeah.
Can you put the subtitles on?
Yeah.
Why can't you play the sound?
She was trying to protect me from getting
it's too late for that. He got that with that music.
I'm about to say with them clips he been putting up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, excuse me for trying to be protected.
Man,
as long as they don't take the stream down.
No, they won't take the stream.
Nah, you may just have to snip it out a little later.
What is this? Brief.
Turn it up, Lorena. Turn her up.
The pursuit of
Look at my man right there.
I can't wait.
Me too.
I'm so team Targaryen. I'm so down.
What the heck? Who's that man?
To be faithful.
The black
Who's
dude.
black guy?
Yeah.
Is that what's her name?
I don't know.
Is that Sarah Connor?
Men
No.
put the realm to the torch.
But I like how they got actors and actresses that kind of look like they
Then
were.
see a woman
descended.
ascend to the throne. Wokeness. Woke.
Well,
No,
I-
with the prophecy.
We'll wait.
Yes.
Prophecy.
Yes.
Nah,
Yes, there it is.
We'll wait.
You have the determination to win.
Why, man?
Hey, girls, get it done, man.
Do this.
If they get it done without trashing men, I'm down with it.
Girls already got it done in the real show.
Does not remember blood.
We don't talk about that.
Oh,
That was trash.
All right,
I just got one quick question.
I
The
cannot wait.
showrunners that did Game of Thrones, the first ones, is they doing
Dan and
this?
Dave, they're not doing this.
Dan
No,
and
they're not
David not
involved.
in this.
Oh, okay,
Not
then it might
involved.
be
That's
dope.
how you know it's gonna be good.
That's
And
a-
I
this
can't
is
watch it,
based on
man. I
books,
can't watch
running
it. Season 8 is the last Jedi for me of Game of Thrones, so all roads lead to that. So this
Yeah,
is
I didn't
First
watch
of
it.
all-
I have no interest in this whatsoever.
First of all,
Tell 'em, drunk.
this story has a beginning, a middle, and an end.
How can it end when Game of Thrones is the
No.
ending?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. Game of Thrones was done by the books that wasn't even completed. They ran out of
Yeah.
source
I see what you're
material
saying.
from the
That's
books.
why it went askew. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
House of the Dragon is basically the retelling of the Dance of the Dragons. That is a historical event that took place basically 200 years or so before the Game of Thrones show started. George R.R. Martin pretty much wrote the story from beginning, middle, and end. So it has an ending.
But Abu, just don't get too hyped up, bro, because you so excited.
Oh,
And
I
you
am.
know what, but you
I
know
am.
what they
This,
do.
this seems like The Hobbit to me. We're gonna take one movie and stretch it out to 3.
But you know what?
Yeah.
It can go 5 or 6 or 7 seasons because it was an actual war. Now, this whole thing about they don't want to see a woman ascend to the throne and stuff, and I'm like, that's not woke, because in the story itself, that the girl that said what she said, Rhaenys Targaryen, she was supposed to be in line for the Iron Throne from her grandfather. She is the eldest daughter of her father. Yeah, he is the eldest daughter of the firstborn of the king that was prior, Jaehaerys. But because she was a woman, because the lords of Westeros didn't want that, they wanted a male, and he just relented. And that was
Look,
it.
I'm a Game of Thrones fan on just not the books, but just the TV show thing. I just got a quick question, then D, you can have it forever. The black dude with the blonde hair, what's up with that?
Basically,
That
basically,
that
I
right
guess-
there, looks like it's some thrown in stuff. That does.
That kind of threw me off right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
The
What was up with
character,
that?
the character in the story, in terms of what was written by George
Trump
R. R.
laughing
Martin,
hard.
they like I said, they made the complexion what it
Yeah, look
was.
at
He was white or whatever, but it wasn't as if nobody thought about the black man or what have you. They made the decision to bring the brother in, but at the very least,
But
they
what
spoke
made
with
it look bad? They gave my boy dreads, but they made him blonde, bro. That took me out. That took me out, bro. I'm not gonna
they
lie.
had basically they're kind of like kit and kin to the Targaryens.
Is he
So-
related to the Targaryen? Targaryen?
Not related,
Right,
but they're
right.
close because they came from Valeria too, with the Targaryens.
So everybody
they-
with Valerian blood, even if they dark skin, they get blonde hair.
You know they
I'm
had horsehair
assuming
back
so.
then, man. That's weave. Come on,
But just the fact that George
Right,
R. R.
right.
Martin, they
The
brought him
story
in
of Earth,
to
Wind,
talk
and
about
Fire.
that
It's
character, and he signed off on it.
So I'll say this. I'll say
So
this. about
Fado,
that,
hold
like-
on. Fado's funny. He's like, guys, I got one serious question. I'm gonna let you have it after that.
He's
That's
worried
all I
about the
wanna
hair.
know.
You worried about it? Yeah.
What's up with the
Worried
black
about
guy with the
red.
hair? What's up with that? That's it. That
Y'all
was the
can't tell
question.
me. Y'all can't tell me y'all didn't watch that trailer and the
You're not
black
getting
guy
into the
didn't
lore,
say
I
man.
that.
You worry
did.
about the hair,
Okay,
man.
because when I did a review of the trailer, I did point that out. I said black dude with blonde dreads.
With blonde hair.
Okay, I guess maybe they'll explain that. But
Abunas, get a
Okay.
please get blonde dread wigs. So when you review this show, it'd be perfect for your channel.
Bro, I will watch it all the way through.
and
I
just
promise.
rock it, bro. That would be the greatest thing ever.
You know what? I may be tempted to do that,
That would
because
be
I
awesome.
feel like the black
I'll-
guy with the hair, Corliss Valerian,
Just do
he's
it,
gonna,
man.
He's gonna be pretty much the next Tyrion.
You're
the
already
man is gonna be
entertaining.
sharp.
Like, bring it to another level. I think it'd be great.
Slinging around like Lenny
I'm-
Kravitz.
But he's
I'm gonna say
fiercely
this.
loyal to the
Y'all
Targaryen.
read Black Superman, Black
Yeah,
Superwoman's.
she's killing me in the.
So I'll say this.
God.
I'll
What
say
did
this
she
about
say?
that.
Wait a minute. What did she say?
Read
She
her stuff
said,
at the bottom. Bro.
No, one
Yeah.
more.
blacker than my computer.
Go down.
Go down. Ratchet comment.
Oh gosh.
If you in the hood, you see that all the time.
Yeah.
Trust me. If you in the hood, you see blood hair on black people all the time.
Thank you,
is
Black
But they,
Superwoman.
but they
That
some
is true.
nappy ass weaves and stuff like that. At least he got his thing together, you know.
All right, now
But-
when
but I'll
eventually
say-
I do go blind, I don't want to hear nothing.
Well, you're not gonna be going crazy with it, you know. Just, you know.
Miss Lorena, you can do whatever you want.
It's just how it look. The blonde dreads, man.
It
Blonde dreads.
it's it's
It looks
Blonde
good on
dreads,
you,
though.
Raina. Whoever
Well-
that dude was, nah.
Fatal. It was a different time.
I can
It's a different
understand that
time.
the flat iron
that's so-
hair, the curls, but the dreads.
Blonde dreads.
yeah.
The dreads.
And Abu up there trying to explain it. Come on.
No,
Come on.
I'm trying to look
The part of Lord Callis will now be played by Abu Nas. You see, what you might be missing is
I love it,
Not
man.
considering. Maybe they
just
go
don't
off
know.
planet. They go off world. You think about that?
I'll just stick to my blue Smurfs.
So check it. I want to build off what you were
I
saying.
got
real
no.
quick,
I
though.
ain't the one to
Yeah,
tell.
You said it was a different time,
Dance with the
but I'll
stars.
say this: isn't a lot of these shows are supposed to be? I mean, even it's loosely based off of stuff that happened in the medieval time, right? So even in the medieval times, you would think that it would be a little more difficult for a woman to succeed a man in the throne. So by them saying they didn't want a woman to be on the throne makes sense for that time. So what
Yeah, and-
be quote unquote being woke? That's the thing that see right now. That's why I
Yeah.
don't use that word because it becomes so muddy that every time now it's like when we say something, they call people instant phobes, and then when we see something, it's like, oh, it's woke. It's not that. It's got to be a happy medium in there. So when I hear that
woke
sign,
because it's in the trailer. They highlighted it. That's what makes it woke. It's not that it's just dialogue. It's that they decided to highlight that. You know, you can't take these things out of context. Either.
Well, you can't win for losing,
you know?
then, Mark, because they're gonna say it in the show. So you damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Well,
I'm saying, why would they highlight it?
Well,
You know what I
let
mean?
me add-
Highlighting it means they want you to hear it. And then when you put it in context with woke Hollywood, it's going to sound woke. Is it not?
Which,
Right,
which
it's
I,
not
which
necessarily
I
woke.
I get your point. I want to say this.
It's the
I
optic.
get where Mark is coming from. However, if they do this right, how many times in history have you had the rise of female rulers? You had Queen Hatshepsut in Egypt. You had Queen Nzinga in the Congo. So those stories are out there. So if they go with that type of thing, again, where they're not cucking men in order to make the point, if they do it that way, then it makes sense, but it remains to be seen. So I
But you know
totally
what?
get what you're going, because the way that Hollywood has been pushing this, soon as they push up like, okay, it's a female character who wants to rule, oh my God, it's woke. But we get that because it's been pushed on us so much. So I get where you're coming from.
That's all I'm saying. It's like, don't go into it blind, you know?
I'm not getting bent out of shape over this. For the fact is no matter what Rainey said in terms of they don't want to see a woman ascend to the Iron Throne because of how it's set up, but yet the story itself has the entire fucking realm choosing sides over the man, and then half of them want their woman queen because they made a promise to Viserys to stay true to his heir. And the realm bled behind that. So that whole shit is irrelevant to me, because in the show, it's going to play out that we're going to send our armies to kill you to put that woman on the throne. I fucking love it. It's the irony of it. That's why when people was getting
that sound like that's been
said,
done.
you know what? They wasn't even paying attention to the story because they don't know.
Well, that sounds like that's been done before. Now, don't get me wrong. I want to watch it and be entertained by this show, but I'm not just a hardcore fan. But that sounds like that already happened with Daenerys.
No.
Didn't everybody wanted to go to war for her too?
No.
Because
nobody knew about her.
Trailer,
nobody knew about Daenerys because she was on the other side of the world. Somebody was just saying, oh, well, the people will love you. They didn't know nothing about Daenerys until they got to Westeros, and then the dragon was
wasn't she building an army up for people to fight for her?
But she was on the other side of the world, and half of the time, they didn't even want her. So she had to use her dragons in order to build that army. And even in Westeros,
I'm a Game of Thrones normie. So when I looked at the trailer, when I seen the girl pop up, I'm thinking Daenerys.
Well, I think she's supposed to have that the Daenerys feel, because she even looks like she could be her predator. She kind of has that look to her, which that's why that's good casting for me. Like when I see stuff like when they get an actor or actress, it kind of like, well, that could like she could be a distant relative of that person. That's good casting. However, they don't need. It doesn't need to be the exact Daenerys storyline.
No,
they'd
be good. Rhaenyra Targaryen was a power player in her own right. When she grew up knowing that her father didn't have no other children but her. She grew to adulthood behind that. He just happened to get married to Hightower when Rhaenyra was already grown. So now here comes Aegon, the firstborn son, and that was the key for the Hightowers to make their power play, you know? And that didn't even really pop off until at the last minute. You screwed her over because Mama Alicent was like, well, I want my son to rule. The fuck? You know? And it was just as simple as that. But Rhaenyra Targaryen grew up, made all her power plays, got people on the side from the jump. So she was already established. All she had to do was just wait until her father passed away, God forbid, and then that was it. But they put the monkey in the wrench, and the ironic part was that Aegon didn't even want the damn throne at first. He was sitting up here like, listen, that's my older sister. I'm cool with it. His mother was like, what are you, fucking stupid?
Who's this egghead person? Is that like a Targaryen? Is it a Baratheon? I mean, what are we talking about here? Who's Aegon?
Aegon is the second of his name. Aegon is the son of Viserys from his second wife.
Is he the Mad King, bro?
No.
Is he the...
No, okay. He's not the Mad King. Like I said, this is 200 years before Game of Thrones.
But what I'm saying is the people know by those names, like Mad King and stuff like that.
Nope. Like I said, everything happened 200 years ago. There was no Rhaegar.
No, what
there
I'm
was no
saying
this.
is the stuff that you're describing.
Mhm.
You describing the Game of Thrones show. I know you talking about the books,
Yeah.
but you talking about the show. That's how people get familiar. Because I like the Targaryens, but I don't know freak about their history.
They have a whole history. They ruled Westeros for over 300 years. So by the time Game of Thrones came, there was no dragons.
Boy, you're gonna be hurt if they miss the show up, huh?
Oh, I will. But the showrunners did say that, listen, this is not rocket science. We got a complete story. George R.R. Martin is on board with this. He's literally helping to shepherd that whole thing. Go by the book. The thing is that he when everybody was losing their shit about Corus being black, Corus Velaryon being black, and blah, 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 George Martin didn't have no problem with that. He said, look, the character is still intact. And dare I say it, as long as the character is intact, I could care less about the man's color of the skin.
Boys, we gonna
So
see
if he
a lot
don't
of people
care,
riding
and he's
dragons.
the creator of it, stop getting bent out of shape over bullshit.
Boo, this all people really want to know. Are we gonna see a lot of people riding dragons in this show?
Oh, Lorena,
dragons
you want to
fight.
take that part?
We gonna
Yeah,
see
dragon
plenty of
fight.
dragons because the Targaryens are about them dragons. So
17 dragons.
Yes.
In that war alone, they had
is
17
on.
dragons between each other, and they were fighting each other. I'm not even going to spoil it for people that hasn't read the book, but Daemon Targaryen, Matt Smith, he is the absolute. You know what? I didn't even think he was perfect casting.
So
now
who is
that
the
I'm
coldest
looking at
Targaryen?
the trailer, this man is a beast.
do you want to show? I have the Variety article up with the
Boo, who is the coldest
character
Targaryen?
posters.
The what?
Who is the coldest Targaryen? Who is
Daemon
the coldest
Targaryen.
one? The one that's in the show?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
George R.R. Martin said that Daemon Targaryen is his favorite character. He said he is the most beloved, the most respected, the most cruel, the most dangerous. He's everything in one. He's like a good guy and a bad guy whenever the shit suits him.
Now, Abu, let me ask you one last question.
Oh,
You
hold on
can't
one
get a-
second.
you can't
Abu,
get a
can
better
you
character
share
than
my screen? Abu, can you share my screen?
Yep.
Give
That is
folks a
my
visual
boy.
of what you're talking about.
He's gonna be a freaking star. He's
He
gonna
like
he's
that
gonna
dude from
rock this show.
Ghostbusters. Y'all remember Ghostbusters, that painting?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, Vigo.
You know,
I like that,
sidebar. He was supposed to be the son. If they would have if they would have done the what's his name? Colin Trevorrow's version of Star Wars. He was supposed to be because they was gonna tap into the wills of the Force. So it was supposed to be the father son. You know, from the book of Mortis story that was in Clone Wars, and the
Man,
son
D
was in
trying to
there.
sound like he know the conversation. Listen to him.
This guy,
And
you
I just want to
can't let me say nothing without saying something about me. I'm over here chilling. I ain't saying
I
nothing.
haven't said nothing
You
all
come over here
show.
and just
Keep the marginalized name out of your mouth.
I haven't said. I have to do it once. That was it. All right, I'm done.
Can I just ask one question, then I'll let y'all talk forever? Listen.
Hey, don't say that
John, you
about
said
8
that-
times.
I said that like 5 minutes ago,
Man,
bro.
come through 8 times the conversation.
Forever.
I just got one question. You can have it. I'm done with it.
Okay,
All right.
this is what I want to know. Jon Snow. Jon Snow
not
is a
in this one, bro.
Targaryen.
He ain't in there.
He's not in
But
this.
I know that.
It's like 300
I know
years
that.
before the Game of
I
Thrones.
know that, but what I'm saying is this: they try to allude that he a Targaryen, but why don't he have blonde hair?
Because his
his
mother
Stark
was a
bloodline
Stark,
is stronger.
and he had he had his mother's hair. They had
But I
black
thought the
hair.
Targaryen.
Remember the
whatever you
Targaryens
call
the reason they like that is a lot of incest.
Yeah.
The,
Oh, they
keeping
did.
it in the family.
The Starks are by him mating with a Stark. It was a different bloodline that kind of washed that out. That's why he had black hair.
Or it was a recessive gene. I don't know.
All right, now I'm done talking.
Until the next time. But yeah, Matt Smith is going to be the star of this show. I'm calling it right now. He's going to dominate this show. Everybody else is going to pretty much try to catch up to him.
Man.
And I think the closest that's going to catch up to him is Chorus. It's Chorus Valerian, the black guy with the dreads. Now you got
I'm pulling for you, Abu. I'm pulling for you, bro, because I can tell this means everything to you. I'm afraid to think of what happens if this isn't good, man.
You know what?
We know
I
Hollywood
shudder.
track record. We know Hollywood track record, but I'm
I'm
holding out hope for you too, because I need a win too. Right now,
I'm confident that if the showrunner said they're gonna follow the book Fire and Blood, and George R. Martin is right there, and to be honest, with the disaster that was Game of Thrones, I really think that he's not going to allow, you know what I'm saying, the same thing that happened to this particular story that was his baby. And he took great pride writing that part of the history, which they talked about it in Game of Thrones. Remember Shireen Baratheon before they burnt her to the stake, and Stannis sat with her. And the ironic part is that Stannis is Targaryen. His grandmother is Aegon V's youngest daughter. That's his grandmother. He probably never really knew. He probably did. But the fact that Shireen telling them the history of the Dance of the Dragons on Game of Thrones, she told him, she said, Aegon fought his sister Rhaenyra Targaryen for the Iron Throne. And Stannis looked like he couldn't even understand it. He was like, why is it a dance? I was like, this is your history, bro. But this was alluded in Game of Thrones. Now you get to see that entire part of the history play out from beginning to end. And it's going to be glorious. Fire and Blood did it in detail with all the battles and all the side stuff that was going on. So, yeah, you can incorporate all of that, and that can go easily 5, 6, 7 seasons. You know, it's a slow burn, but you're going to be so caught up on whose side is choosing what. And knowing how certain things play out, it's going to be crazy. And then the dragons is going to be the nuclear weapon, you know, that they're going to turn on each other behind. And it's sad. It's real sad because there is no happy ending to the Dance of the Dragons. But we know that read the books. You know, for the normies, they're not going to sit up here and read the book. They're going to watch the show and they're going to be amazed. And then the ending is going to be what it was, but it's not going to be a dud like you're making up shit as it goes along. This is a contained story from beginning, middle, and end. And I cannot wait to see it play out.
Well, okay.
August can't even get here fast.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, you sound so passionate, bro.
That's what I'm
they don't let
saying.
you down, man. I just hope they don't let you down.
But we're here for you though, bro. No matter what.
Fox, what you got on this? You've been real quiet down there, Fox. What you got on this?
Man, I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. I bailed out on this. I bailed out on that show. Season 7. Everybody was like, for God's sakes, don't watch season 8. So I didn't. I'm done. I'm talking about, I just
better off
don't watch
season
dragon
8.
fight a dragon, and I'm down with it. But I am worried. I am worried that this could be another Hobbit situation where we've got enough source material, we got a great one movie thing, and we're gonna just stretch it out. As long as they hold true to the source material and do however many seasons that is appropriate, I'm all for it. And I hope the fans get what they want, but I don't know, man.
I'm confident.
Anybody know how many seasons they got planned for this?
87.
It could go 7. I mean, the war was long, you know, and like I said, the Starks, Baratheons, the this one, that everybody was choosing sides.
You know, I think it comes to a point in time where Hollywood needs to understand where you need to step aside when you're on top. You know what I'm saying? You don't wait to the shows that are decline. You go out when you're on top. You know, and that's something they need to learn and need to start utilize that a little bit more, because sometimes you can't have, what was that show that went for like 21 seasons with Supernatural? You ain't gonna have a Supernatural that's gonna do like 21 seasons. You know what's so funny?
I caught Supernatural late, and I went through because I said that don't interest me. It's a CW.
Yeah.
Finally, I got into it. And I said 15 seasons, something. I said to myself, there was an audience for it. I went through it. that is one of the best shows I have ever seen.
Wow.
That ending even had me in tears.
Wow.
And
But I'll
the
tell you,
music, it's beautiful.
I'll tell you like this here. One thing I will give to CW right now is Superman and Lois.
Oh, absolutely. I love that show.
That's a
I have to watch it
good
because y'all guys
show.
are signing up. I've been hearing a lot of people
They're
signing
doing a
on.
great job.
Good show.
But
I
it's
can't
good so
believe
far.
that's from the CW.
I know,
It's
me
really
neither.
good.
It is. It's very good.
Yeah,
It's really good.
It's
But
crazy.
just the fact that
It's
Supernatural.
It's on par with Arrow season 1 and 2 because Arrow season.
Oh my God,
Arrow 1,
Arrow
2, and
was
3.
so fucking good.
Those first 3 seasons was great. They were great.
Ra's al Ghul, the third season was fire.
Yeah.
With Ra's al Ghul, oh my God, that was fire. God damn, if they could make seasons like that, it would still go on today.
And that's what I was saying. That's what I was alluding to before. It's like when you at that high, you need to be able to like, you know what? We're at that high. We need to step aside because you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna disappoint your fans because that ending, that half Arrow was like it was weak sauce.
Season 4 was up and down with me, but I ain't gonna lie, because I did enjoy who the villain was, and he had me on the floor, so I just rolled with it.
Was it David Darkman?
Season 5 was the season 6, but by the time they got to 8, I absolutely love how they ended the show. I did. Because
they did the Infinite Earths with that too. It kind of was a combination. That Infinite Earths was actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
That was pretty good, and they did that right. They knew they couldn't get certain characters there, but they did it in a way in which it tied everything in. And like I said, even with Supergirl, I watched 3 seasons of it, but then it started getting crazy, and I was like,
I'm going crazy with that.
But
I watched that just for Melissa. That's what I was watching.
Oh no, but you know what? For whatever reason, I like her and Barry together. They're like the quirky brother and sister team and whatnot. And they really care for each other. They go to the bat for each other. And I kind of like that, you know? But Supernatural was on another level. It was funny.
15 seasons.
It was emotional.
Wow.
But it was all about family, And by the time it ended, the way it ended, it literally had me in tears because I feel like this is how you really feel about your family. Your life goes on, but knowing that on a religious aspect, you could see yourself when your time comes, you be reunited with your family. And the way they did it was just like I wasn't a blubbering idiot, but them tears was coming out. I was like, wow, I could see that.
No spoilers.
That's how you end the series.
Hey, but speaking on how to end something, we got 2 minutes left of the show.
Oh, we do. Oh, shoot. Damn.
That's a segue, ladies and gentlemen.
Gotta watch it.
You have any super chats left?
All right.
A couple.
Oh,
yes, we do. We have 2.
But we
scroll
we have
up in
super
the
chats?
yes, we do. We have 2.
Okay.
Scroll up in the private chat. You'll see them.
Ready.
Hey, anybody been watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds?
No. Hell no. After Picard, hell no.
I want to give it a shot, but after Picard,
no.
RC from the NYC $10 super chat. All hail the
What's up, bro?
Council. All hail the Queen. All hail 19K Fox. All hail the chat. Hope everyone is safe and blessed. So what I miss? You missed a lot, brother. You missed a lot, but thank God there's a thing called the playback. So
That's
you
right.
can catch all the craziness from there. Trencher 1375. Wow. Wow. Trencher 1375. 100 bones.
Norwegian
Is that Norwegian?
Norwegian krona, yes.
God bless you, sir. Maybe I'll jump at calling things woke, but I've been burned so many times now. I might give it a chance if trusted sources say
Somebody got duct tape?
Great. Trencher, the only thing that I can tell you is that George R.R. Martin is on board with House of the Dragon. It's a contained story. They know it's a beginning, middle, of an end. They're not going to deviate but so much. And if he signed off on Corlys Velaryon being black, if the author of the thing says that it's okay and he ain't really sweating it, I'm not sweating it either. But the character is going to be badass. I know. People are saying that he's going to be the next Tyrion. So you know what? I'm on board for that. You know, so but yeah, it's still up to the viewers. You know, will they accept it? Will they not? Because they so burnt, they don't want to go through the headache of being invested in the character, and then it's a letdown. I'm hoping and I'm praying too. You know,
But if it turns to crap, I will light it up. I will tell you.
I know I'll be right there with you, Lorena.
If it's good, it's good.
lie.
You know, I love Game of Thrones.
We as a
You know, in the
fandom
beginning.
definitely need a win. We need.
If anyone is upset on this panel about changes to the Rings of Power, I don't see how they can be and still be gun ho about House of the Dragon.
Bro, you haven't been watching my channel. That's all I talk about.
You see what they did with
Calling
the books,
people
right?
out, Fatal. Damn.
Yeah, you see what they did with the books.
I ain't trying to be
right?
rude. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
I'm just-
That's crazy. They literally repurposed the Lord of the Rings trilogy books and added on their Amazon Prime thing.
I did a video on that 2 weeks ago. I knew that was coming. They're going to destroy it, bro. They're going to destroy it.
Hey, those videos are funny. They're like, why does man have a fade?
Hey,
listen,
man. I was laughing so hard. His fade is impeccable, man. Whoever did the
But bro, they giving fades in Middle Earth now.
Yeah, man, they got the clippers. They got
He going to the bar like, yo, line me up, real quick.
Dragon clippers, man. Come on.
Where would he go, though?
Made out of scales.
Go into the
Fatal, your Amazon videos are top tier, man.
He goes into the tree and it's like, "What you want, my lord? Give me a fade over the
bro
over the
in Middle Earth, bro."
Fatal's Amazon videos are the best. They are so funny, man.
Bro, they don't even have technology in Middle Earth, bro. How is he getting a fade?
You just rub 2 dragon scales together. You know that, man. Come on, you just
sharp as some knife.
You know, I hope that.
Well, here's the thing I'll say about that comment though. But I'm a relative normie to Game of Thrones as I am with the Lord of the Rings. But I can tell you from the difference between the two, just from looking at the people, how people reacting. The fact that Abu was saying that this is being adapted with George R.R. Martin's blessing, for lack of a better word, and it has its beginning, middle, end, as opposed to Amazon having they really don't have everything from Lord of the Rings. They have parts. So they're just making this up as they go on. So with them doing that, that's the difference. They're doing the same thing that Dave and Dan and Dave did in the last season of Game of Thrones, where they're just making stuff up, and you see how much that did not work. So this is exactly what they're doing with the Lord of the Rings, is they're making stuff up, as opposed to going by what those books are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And that's you want to know the cold thing about this. The Lord of the Ring fan base has been there before we was even born.
Yeah.
So that's why when you go on the trailer and look at the dislike ratio, and the reason why it's at 1 million dislikes is because maybe the grandmother generation is even down liking that joint, bro. They are in some deep trouble because this fan base is like none other, bro. They in some deep trouble, man.
Decades.
It's going to be real interesting to see in September how this is going to turn out, bro. I believe it's going to be another Last Jedi type thing.
I don't wish that on any other fandom. I hope not.
No, I don't. I
coming.
don't want it to be bad. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. This Game of Thrones is actually
bro.
good.
It's going to be bad.
We need a win. We need a win.
Yes.
All we got right now is Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is the only thing holding it down.
You know what you can win at? Anime. It'll never fail you.
Oh, bruh, I am hooked on Attack on Titan.
How can
and
you
I
not be?
cannot stop freaking watching.
I'm gonna watch it.
Lorena, it's the best. I tried to tell Fox, it's the best anime known to mankind.
Yes,
I'm going there, Fox.
I seen on Netflix. I put like what is it? Like added to my list. And I said, I am going to watch it at some point. But just hearing you say that, Lorena,
you're going to love it. I'm reviewing it on my channel. Like the first
it's going to be good for you to watch it now too, because you can go further. Because like when I was watching it, it was in between, so you had to wait. You had to wait. I mean, we're waiting right now. They stopped for some reason. They continue? Could they stop?
Bro, you should know better than anybody to know that people in Japan do that all the time. They'll get to
they always
episode 15.
They never stop, never stopping.
Yeah.
Ryan said AOT. Yeah,
It's
everybody.
Lorena, what season are you
Andrew
on?
said Top Gun.
I am
Top Gun 2 ain't gonna
on
disappoint.
season
I know
1,
that.
so I'm
Never
just
seen
on
it.
one.
Episode 17.
You really gonna flip when you get to 2 and 3. 2
Yeah.
and 3 gonna blow your mind away.
Okay.
Lorraine,
we
I
have to
just
wrap it
started
up.
season 2.
Yeah,
Hey.
let's wrap
Oh,
it
yeah?
up, man.
Hey, real
But
quick.
You know what? This is a fire council tonight. The passion was all over the place. And this is one of the best that we got. Shit, we was at each other's throats at one point. Choosing sides. But everybody that's in the chat, thank you so much for rocking the spot with us. And as
Someone send me Attack on Titan. I don't even know where to get it.
Bro,
it's on Netflix.
It's on a Netflix.
Hey,
Netflix,
check
okay.
it.
Crunchyroll.
Get Crunchyroll, bro.
I'm trying to watch Better Call Saul. Everyone's saying that's good.
Oh,
Dude, you said Funimation.
I'm still watching it.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, it's on Funimation too.
I saw them all during COVID. I saw them all, like all the Attack on Titans on the 7 Seas.
All right. So
no, we don't
like
need to talk about that. Anyway, he had well, he's really saying he had Crunchyroll bonus points. That's what he had. Listen, real quick. Abu, can you share my channel share my screen real quick? Cause I promised somebody I'd do something for them real quick.
I was getting ready to put the thing in. All right, where's it?
No, I know you were. That's why I wanted to do this real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Here we go. This is
You gonna take 10 minutes.
This is my cousin. She's a model, actress. She started her YouTube channel, and I just wanted to give her a big shout. Jalissa Graham.
Oh, okay.
You go check her
let's
out
go.
there.
Can we get a link in the chat?
Yeah, I'm going to give it to you right now. It's right here. I'm going to drop it in right now.
Hey, why you yelling at Fatal? We trying to help you out.
We sure is, man. Why you so angry?
Get mad at him.
Right here.
Here, let
I
me
always get mad.
Let me
Trying to help
subscribe
you.
right now.
You angry, bro?
You know, actually, let me put it. Because I don't think I'm.
Settle down.
See, you ain't took your nap yet. You usually take a nap during the stream.
Wow, this guy, holy smokes!
You know that was out of line, Fatal. Damn.
Wow.
You know he get crazy
coming
with
the synthetic lightsaber right to my throat right now. Come
Oh
on,
my
now.
God!
Why he got a
Anyway,
synthetic saber? What's up with that?
What?
Fatal don't have a real saber. He only got synthetic.
The synthetic is the best one. That's the Sith one, man.
Wait, you off topic? What are we promoting here? Let's get this thing up there.
This is my cousin's YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
She's a model, actress. She started her YouTube channel. I just wanted to give her some love. So
Awesome.
go ahead and check her out.
All
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
that's what's up. I'm gonna subscribe. So
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Where's the
definitely.
link?
Let's go, man.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to, like I said, send you off into the sunset. So let's get it cracking. One more time for the good times. Yeah.
One more time for the good times.
We had a hell of a show out here tonight. Crazy. Had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. But unfortunately, once again, we are coming to the end of the road. But take heart, Pilgrim. You know, we're going to be back next Wednesday. You know, I don't know exactly where we're going to be, but we're going to be somewhere. And we're just trying to hang on until, you know, we can get the basement back. You know, because that's where we need to be, you know. But until then, we're going to do whatever we got to do to entertain, to enlighten, you know, and just, you know, give you a place where you can kick your feet up and have some fun. So let's get you guys out the right way, you know, because a lot of y'all got to go to work, and myself included, and all that. Do. So let's get it going the way that we always do. All right. Get your seat up. Get out the seat one more time. Get it going.
Get your feet up
and groove. Yeah, y'all got that flavor. You know,
this beat
before we have to shut off the lights. I tell all you kids out there, be prepared. The Dark Council is revered everywhere. You know, Abu Nas, Papa Bear, never scared. Was lurking in the shadows, deep in the rear. Waiting for you to fuck up, it's a wrap. I swoop down on you and press the attack. The bullshit you on got you coming out of pocket. You know what, kid? You know I'm gonna stop it. I fear no one but Allah's or gel. You better sit a spell and listen to me well. Wisdom that I'm giving is how you should be living. Improve your life on point, with precision. But But don't get it twisted, my style is terrific. To be more specific, read the hieroglyphics. You wanna keep it live, go to DEFCON 5. The angels will provide for me to survive. The Dark Council will be back again. Hold it down, brethren, until we go in.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Come on.
That's right, let's go. Yeah, the Dark Council will be back again. Hold it down, brethren, until we go in.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Come on.
Lyrically, I can bring you to your knees with ease.
Yeah.
Jet overseas and learn what I need.
Yeah.
Come back to the States and go to your wake.
Yeah.
Look upon you in your damn final state. Bismillah, Rahman, Rahim.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen.
Yeah.
I'm not the one, son, and neither is the team.
Yeah.
Dark Council always reigns supreme. Better tell them other guys it's time to testify.
Yeah.
Whatever in your head, better put it to the side.
Yeah.
That's all things that you put on the dollar.
Yeah.
Select a rewind, yeah, your bitch is gon' holler. The Don is the law, of course he's a scholar. Put you in detention and go full call your father. Your daddy's belt bone, calm your ass down.
Yeah.
One Abu Nas is the best that's in town. Yeah, the Dark Council will be back again. Hold it down, brethren, until we go in.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Come on.
That's how we gon' ride. Yeah, the Dark Council will be back again. Hold it down, brethren, until we go in.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Come on.
Yeah. I don't fake jacks when it's time to attack. Put you on blast, take you right off the mat. Your soul is intact, you can thank me for that. You fuck around again, then that shit be a rap. Abu Nas, El Presidente forever.
Yeah.
I'm a trendsetter whose words make you better.
Yeah.
Better than the crew you try put together.
Yeah.
Black George Lucas, straight out of Mecca. You wanna get your troll skill up a little more.
Yeah.
Before you go to war, I'm hard to the core.
Yeah.
Blaze on you fuck boys up against the wall.
Yeah.
Foot up your ass and you lay in the floor. I try to tell you dumbass kids since day one. The Dark Council, more hotter than the sun. The 6-man team is brothers for life. We'll see you next week as we bask in the light. Yeah, the Dark Council will be back again. Hold it down, brethren, until we go in.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Come on.
That's how we gon' do. Yeah, the Dark Council will be back again. Hold it down, brethren, until we go in.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Come on.
That's how we gon' ride. The Dark Council will be back again. Hold it down, brethren, until we go in.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Come on.
That's how we gon' ride. Yeah, the Dark Council won't be back again. Hold it down, brethren, until we go in.
Check it out now.
Check it out.
now.
Check it out.
Let's rhymes big down like that.
Abu Nas.
Music for the soul. Yes, everybody. I produce and arrange my own music. Get on my level. Drunk 3PO walks the earth with love.
Yeah.
Hate is still real, but he rise up above.
Yeah.
The marginalized, let them words unfold.
Yeah.
Strong in the force, he's straight in control. Lord Callis out here doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
New children's book coming out in the spring.
Yeah.
Mark with a C is the man that you need.
Yeah.
Breaking shit down so you won't be deceived. Fatal J always gonna rock for the crew.
Yeah.
Get ready for Ninja Blast Part 2.
Yeah.
Our producer, Lorena Creole.
Yeah.
The best in the business, we love how she roll. My name is Abu Nas, in case you don't know.
Yeah.
Let me break it down before we end the show.
Yeah.
Man with the plan, Mr. Steal Your Mom.
Yeah.
Donna Salah, you're the true atomic bomb. Let's go.
Dark Council.
That's what I know what I do. And
Your
I do
soul
what I love.
is mine.
All right, let me stop before Lord Callis sues me. Copyright infringement. Yo, here we go, here we go.
Dark Council.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight in the Dark Council.
Dark Council.
We ask God to protect you
Dark
and your
Council.
family, give you the best in this world, and then from here and the hereafter. We love you all. You're the best audience a crew could ever have. See you next week. Much love. And we out of here.
Out of here. Black dude.